Start your journey on the Grey Ogre Games Invitational for 2017.
Everyone stands a shot to qualify for the championships by participating in our daily and monthly events leading up to the seasonal qualifiers. Earn points by playing the format of your choice, and you might find yourself vying for a piece of the $5,000 prize pool.
Follow the action through our extensive video coverage on Twitch and YouTube. For more information, visit greyogregames.com/invitational.
Start playing today to earn your spot in the Grey Ogre Games Invitational.
Start your journey on the Grey Ogre Games Invitational for 2017.
Everyone stands a shot to qualify for the championships by participating in our daily and monthly events leading up to the seasonal qualifier.
Okay?
Yeah. Seems everything's okay.
Test.
Except for the Facebook. Why isn't the Facebook working?
Test. Okay.
Yeah. We're live.
Oh, are we?
Hello everyone. Welcome to our weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. It's More Than Modern. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside Ben Huang. Whoa, man. Okay, for those of you who have been watching the stream since day one, right? You know that Ben comes in from time to time, but then there's
Hey, I was here at the start.
Yeah, you were here at the start.
Yeah.
And then
I disappeared because, life.
Because life is thing. And
Yeah.
When was the last time you were behind the mic?
I think
maybe a year ago.
more than a year ago.
more than
We
a year
first
ago.
started doing modern, it was still a lot of collected company. So,
Oh
you
my
can
goodness.
think
So,
about-
yeah. Okay.
Think about how long ago that was. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
See? Full circle. No, not really.
Well,
Anyway,
I think it's fun, I get I do all the GPs for the company, right? So
yeah. You're not here most of the time.
I'm not here most of the time. So whenever I go to the GPs, people tell us about how much they love to stream,
Oh, that's
how much they
awesome.
want to say hi to Mick, and there's all these inside jokes that they tell me that I don't get, and stuff like that. Sometimes I think I'm getting trolled by you because you tell them.
Do they tell you you can stroke my rhino or something like that? Or
I've never heard that
Did
one.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
I'll make sure to stay far away from anybody who says that.
I know we try to sneak it in, and people will come up to you and it's like, I can see the banana, and then
I can see that.
once in a while. I've stopped. I mean,
Yeah.
we stopped doing that because.
For sure.
Anyway, watching the match here between Dominic
Yeah.
and Rizaldo.
So Dominic has a Black Cleave Cliffs in his hand that he didn't play in turn one and instead chose to play a Swamp and Inquisition off that. So I'm guessing he kind of thinks his opponent is on some kind of like Blood Moon
deck,
strategy. Yeah, because that's the only reason you would do that, right?
Yep. And I mean, so far what he's seen is, almost reminiscent of like Blue Moon or like Blue Red Moon.
Yeah, it's a lot of Grixis cards. There's a Colligan's Command. I think the
Mm.
first hand revealed Opt Colligan's Command and Snapcaster,
Mm-hmm.
4 lands.
So but
so
Grixis rarely goes into like if you
that's
go
his hand.
anywhere.
That's his hand on the left. That's open. It's a remand.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think definitely gonna fire off. Oh, okay. Just pass
Nothing-
it down.
nothing in
Right,
his
he's got
hand,
nothing
yeah.
in hand.
So I think it's pretty. I mean, it's hard to pass up a hand with turn 1 disruption, right?
Yeah. I
As
know.
a
Turn
jungler.
1 disruption. I don't know. Did he just draw the Bloodbraid Elf? I think he did, right?
Yeah, I think he had the Bloodbraid Elf. Even if he didn't just draw it, I think it's it matches up pretty well against Remand. Because you get at least 2 shots at something, resolving something this turn. The only concern is that you hit something that isn't that has no targets, right? Like an Abrupt Decay or or like a Maelstrom Pulse, and you feel kind of silly. So usually you want to play into the board a little bit. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he plays the Bloodbraid here, but if I was him, maybe I'd wait for like a search for a Scanter or something. But you gotta get some pressure going, so might as well.
Yeah.
So
That's a very That's
cute
a
looking
very
forest.
nice looking forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice thing about Modern, right? Like you look at Dominic's altars, you look at Rizaldo's or
Rizaldo's deck. So we've seen Rizaldo's deck, and like my
Yeah.
only gripe is that I've seen this one a lot of times.
Oh,
which
yeah?
is the Polluted Delta.
That's the complaint.
That's the Polluted Delta is not a masterpiece.
Right. So you see, this is the Colligan's Command that isn't as good because it's not
There's
as
nothing
developed.
on the board.
Yeah. But I mean, without any pressure in Dominic's hand, he had no way to kind of force the action before that.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
this,
I'm gonna
this is, at best is gonna be like a
shoot you for 2.
yeah,
make you discard
make
card.
you discard a card, right?
Yeah, there's nothing in Dominic's graveyard as yet, so
Mhm.
it's not like he can get back another
Yeah.
Tasigur or
So I
something
think
like that.
And strangely enough, on both the cards, you'd be okay just letting him resolve it. You probably wouldn't want to play the remand.
Did you? Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you
Yeah,
can just
for
dish
sure.
the land that he has in his hand.
Well, you definitely don't want to remind the Bloodbraid Elf.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, that's not a good idea.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Why, man? This has happened a few times. Like our chat has like gone
Oh, I don't know. Maybe
like blank,
Blank.
absolutely blank.
Yeah.
So is it because of this? Let me see.
So he is bought for the Bloodbraid Elf. So he's not even gonna. Rizaldo's under absolutely no pressure at all. Presumably has an answer for the Raging Ravine that's gonna probably come at him again next turn. If it's a Raging Ravine in the form of if it's an answer in the form of a Snapcaster Mage, then things just get worse.
Well, I don't. That's the thing. Like Rizaldo's graveyard is kind of full right now. And probably full of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
So
go
let me
for
just,
a throw.
Let me
This.
just verify. It's Steam Vents, Watery Grave, Spire Bluff, Canal, Blood Crypt, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No. And there are multiples. No, so yeah, you haven't seen the full extent of this deck, right? It's like that. There's more than one Steam Vent, and they're all
different?
no, they're all
expeditions.
all
Okay,
expeditions.
okay.
Which is why like that particular Polluted Delta, I've only noticed that there's only one Polluted Delta.
Okay. So this is
and,
Scoos,
happy
which is
with
not
it.
bad because he can.
Yeah, he can stop like a Snapcaster
Yeah,
Mage.
but I think just gonna play the remand because that means
That's
that
okay.
it locks up Dominic's mana
Yep.
if he chooses to replay it, and then he can just Snapcaster freely should he choose to do so, or he doesn't really have to bother.
Yeah, if Rizaldo has another counter spell, that'll be good, but it doesn't really matter.
I don't think it
like,
matters. Yeah.
He can just probably let it go. Lightning bolt, something to that effect.
This is alright, but this is also risky because it means that
Okay.
doesn't
Fatal
it's kind of moot. But if I was Rizaldo, if I was Dominic, I'd probably laid the Stomping Ground just to make sure there's no possibility of when you crack your fetch that he plays a Snapcaster in response, so
Right.
that he can play spells out of his graveyard.
Yeah.
It's just tighter play. assuming that you're gonna fetch, especially since it's a Bloodstain Maya, so you can't search for forests to activate it without shocking yourself.
Right. So you might as well just shock yourself.
You might as well just shock yourself, right? And then do the tap land play the turn after that.
Yeah.
But maybe he's just, he had the read and he just figured that
It's like, yeah, Rizaldo, like,
his guy is
you let
not
me
lo-
resolve a spell,
Yeah.
or this probably did.
he was probably gonna die. What's he gonna eat?
Gonna eat, yeah.
Probably the ops. Oh,
Oh wow,
'cause
okay.
Keiko,
Kologan's yeah. Kologan's Command is a good
Kologan's
thing to eat.
Command is a decent choice there. That's a tapped Overgrown Tomb.
Man, not a lot of pressure from the Jan
Yeah.
player.
He really
That's
didn't manage to
unfortunate.
capitalize on that that opening discard spell.
And then again, like, he's got 6 lands. He's got
Mhm.
5 lands on the battlefield and 1 in hand. So it's quite an unfortunate draw.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
bobs, no.
Oh, this is a Delver deck.
Oh yeah.
Holy.
Yeah, it's the Delver deck.
I did not expect that. So, I mean, he's got options here. He can Inquisition to clear the way and then attack
then-
with the Raging Ravine if he wants to put pressure on his opponent.
Mm-hmm.
As it stands, his clock currently beats Rizaldo's.
All right, so
Yeah.
looks like he agrees with you. Inquisition, you first.
I
Let's
think
see what's
no
in
matter what
hand.
your line is this turn, you would Inquisition.
start with
yeah,
Inquisition,
you start
right?
Inquisition, right? Because the spell gets worse and worse as well, right?
Man, what's in Rizaldo's hand?
Did we share this to Facebook?
No. Well, I'm trying to get the Facebook thing up. So I think
Oh.
in between rounds I'll just like
Oh, sure. Okay,
restart
okay.
the stream,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
just so that we can get it on Facebook.
Yeah.
But
I feel
that's the weird thing about one.
yeah. Maybe our efforts are best.
No, it's okay. Like that's
this
you.
is
Oh
for the
yeah, that's
VOD like.
number one. Like, people watch. I'm surprised at how many people actually go back to watch
Our
the
YouTube videos.
the YouTube
Oh,
videos.
that's cool.
We're also actually streaming on YouTube as well.
Okay.
So it's broadcasting out to a lot of different places. It's just that Facebook.
Mhm.
Facebook is the downer, the massive downer.
I can
it's
imagine.
But
But it's also the one that people watch the most casually, right?
Yeah.
They're just scrolling through it and then
It's
they're
like,
looking
oh,
at
okay,
videos of
this-
puppies and
There's
stuff
Mick
like
and
that.
Ben, like, making
Yeah,
a fool
yeah,
of
yeah.
themselves. Like, oh yeah.
So this is back to Inquisition. He knows about he doesn't know any of these cards, so this is a surprise to him. But surprise, surprise, he has Snapcaster Mage and Kologan's Command. A great engine in and of itself.
Yeah.
I think the Mage is the major concern because then it takes out the Raging Ravine
Will it take out a Raging Ravine?
because he has
Oh,
Bolt. in the
is it
graveyard,
got Bolt
yeah,
in
he's got
the-
Bolt
he's got Bolt in the
graveyard.
graveyard.
So I think you take the Mage, you play the land, and you just crash in,
Mm.
and then you propose to race, and yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. So
Because
he
you have
takes
a
away
bolt
the-
of your own. He takes the Kologan's Command, so he's just going to try and outgrind his opponent.
All right. So just
Yeah,
bolt.
I don't know how much I like that. I think it makes sense if the Delver deck plays actual Delve creatures, because the bolt isn't as good. Right? Because you keep go for the throat for the Delve
Right.
threat.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, if he hadn't played the bolt, if he played the go for the throat instead, and then he could have next turn attack with the ravine and leave lightning bolt up as removal.
For the
For anything.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's not gonna attack now. Oh shit! Okay, no, sorry. So
No,
my
but he
bad.
brought back the
Yeah.
Snapcaster Mage, so it's.
No, he has a Snapcaster Mage and has the off-screen cryptic command that we didn't see.
Oh, okay.
Right next to it. Yeah. Also the art that I don't recognize. So
Mm.
yeah.
Hey, it's pretty. I like this. I actually like this cryptic command.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the art is really, really pretty.
Yeah, it's cool. But I mean, win England, hard to go wrong.
Wow, a K command again.
So I
okay.
don't actually like the way this was played on Dominic's part because sure he's playing the game that he knows, right? Just take the 2-for-1s, take away the 2-for-1s, and then try to jun them out, right? Try to out 2-for-1 them. But the problem I think is always that once you realize that you're so far behind resources that you're not going to beat your opponent's hand, you just have to take the lines that make him maybe use his resources in a way that aren't as optimal, right?
Yeah.
So if he had taken
Oh
the
wow. Okay.
if he had taken the Snapcaster and then
Like Rizaldo would have to. Rizaldo would have
the
to.
cryptic command bounce or do something this turn. Maybe he
Or
wouldn't have to do
Kologan's,
it.
no, he would have to Kologan's command, get back the Snapcaster.
Play the Snapcaster
you
to
know,
chump or something.
Yeah, but there's not enough mana. Like
Yeah,
you'd
yeah,
have to.
So I feel like a lot of people don't realize when the role changes
Mm.
and when they have to give up some of their material or play in a kind of like more risky way so as to give themselves a better chance of winning.
Yeah.
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 there's always the statistic. I mean, yeah, there's the play that you're supposed to make, and there's the play that will increase your chances of winning, and those sometimes aren't the same thing, right?
Most times they're not.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, most times they're not.
He's in a terrible position now, right? Unless he top decks some kind of like 2-for-1 here, because not only does he have to play through the cryptic command that's in Rizaldo's hand.
Oh yeah, he played the go for the throat already.
Yeah, played the go for the throat on the Delver, or was it the Snap?
The Snapcaster.
On the Snapcaster that
yeah.
flashback Colligan's command. That's like bleeding. That's bleeding so much value. Yeah. So.
And next turn, like Rizaldo's just going to play the Delver again, and then keep up cryptic command.
Yeah,
Dominic's not going to be able to
and
resolve.
And if Dominic doesn't play anything this turn, he gets to activate Tasigur, which is not bad, because his graveyard currently is 2 fetch lands, a fatal push, and a Snapcaster Mage.
Great.
Oh, he drew Liliana, but there's still the cryptic in his hand.
Yeah.
And the sickest part about this is that,
counter draw. Okay.
Counter draw.
Right. Great. Now everything in Rizaldo's graveyard is just gas.
Yeah.
Goodness. And yeah, the race is, I think, in favor of Rizaldo.
Yeah, for sure. With an extra Delver, it's probably in his favor. So he passed. He's thinking about playing that Delver, which means that he can't have another Snapcaster, right? Because he laid the Swarm this turn. So Snapcaster Cryptic isn't on the menu.
Oh no! Swarm was last turn. So he had 5. Yeah, he had 5 mana. He had
so
like
yeah,
4
but
mana.
he doesn't have enough blue.
Does he? Oh yeah, that's right.
So
If he
Lightning
plays the
Bolt's not
Delver.
gonna do it. So this is where this is kind of like a. This is how a lot of people play the Raging Ravine, right? It's like a desperation kind of thing.
This is your last.
This is your last thing, and
last thing you play.
I guess it's not bad because he manages to get a counter on it, so now it's completely out of bolt range.
Mm-hmm.
And is this Rizaldo's gonna activate?
Yeah, why not? Just give me more gas. Give me more good
I don't
stuff.
think there's anything that I mean, obviously you give him the Delver. Delver's not that. Delver's the best choice, right?
Yeah.
It pairs up well with the bolt in
and the fact that Rizaldo
Dominic's
did not
hand.
play, he didn't play a Delver last turn as well.
Yeah. He has Thought Scour.
Okay, maybe
Scour-
that's why he was saving the mana for.
Thought Scour and Tasigur not best friends.
No, but he's gonna mill. Yeah, so he's gonna mill Dominic.
Yeah.
Just 2 lands. That's not good. That's not a good sign when your opponent mills 2 lands off the top.
It's interesting. I didn't think he could lose this game, but as it stands,
Who, Dominic or Rizaldo?
Rizaldo, I didn't think Rizaldo could lose this game. He just got so far ahead. But as it stands, Dominic has a way to clear the path for the Raging Ravine. And if Rizaldo had a removal spell, he would have played it last turn. So this Ravine looks to be going coast to coast. It's going to hit him for 5, and it's going to hit him for 6. So it's a 2-turn clock.
Yeah. 5? No, if he hits him for 5. Oh, right. He goes down to 6, right? Okay.
Yeah. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I was looking at Rizaldo's
The
life
other
as
way
an
around,
8.
yeah.
It's like, no, he hits him for 5, you can just bowl him in the face. I was like, okay.
Yeah. So he has that Delver, but I think the best the Delver can do is a Chump
block
impersonation right now.
Oh no.
Which might be okay because it gives Rizaldo the win, right? 2 turns.
Alright, so 7 Visions, trying to find...
But Rizaldo doesn't know that his opponent has a bolt for his...
oh no.
Delver. So all things being equal, nothing changes. I think Dominic's going to win.
Well, he plays 1 Delver, he might as well play the... yeah.
Oh,
so he might as well play the
so he's got 2
second Delver.
Delvers. Yeah.
What's
So now,
better than 1 Delver?
no, he's pretty far behind, yeah.
Alright, so
Just bolt
Bolt
for
takes
1.
down 1 Delver.
So best case scenario, best case scenario is you hold your cards closer to your chest so your opponent can't see what's going on.
Alright, so it goes in as a 5/5.
So
Rizaldo just takes it.
Do you chump if you're Rizaldo?
There's a possibility that you might win next turn. So if the Delver, even if the Delver doesn't flip, like if you have a Lightning Bolt,
Yeah.
like that.
Puts him to 1.
Is that
Has
electrolyze?
a bolt.
Oh,
Oh,
he
yeah.
does have a bolt. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not
So
too
if you drew into a Lightning Bolt, Like,
But he had to have drawn the bolt over the course of the Thought Scour in 2 turns because he didn't bolt the ravine the first time and attacked.
right. Yeah,
So I mean,
that's quite fortunate.
yeah. If you dominate, you're like, okay, I mean, you still did to Kolaghan's command, but you discarded like 2 Kolaghan's commands
Right.
that game.
No, I mean, yeah, he's sort of drawing life, but the Kolaghan's command, did they get swept away already?
Yeah, he knocked out 2 out of his opponent's hand. One was in
Were they in exile? They weren't, right? They were in his graveyard, right?
they were exiled from the
Tassigur.
ooze.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
The ooze exiled one, I think.
Yeah, so he couldn't draw a Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah, had to draw bolt,
essentially.
obviously, but yeah.
Okay.
Life's like that.
Well.
What can you do, right?
Anyway, yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't even need the Delver to flip.
Yeah. You just
Right,
got in
just
for
one
one.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. If you're just
So-
joining us, you're watching the match between Dominic and Rizaldo here at our weekly modern tournament. Modern.
Mhm,
My name is
mhm.
Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside Ben
Ben.
Huang. And yeah, you guys might know Ben from GPs all over the
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
Last GP was GP Sydney.
Sydney. Yeah,
How was Sydney?
Sydney, and then there was Seattle before. Sydney was great. Sydney was. I love going to Australia.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah, it's just the people are so friendly. There's just so much magic to be bought and sold there. You know, there's so much that people they get a GP once every 6 months, right?
6 months? Oh, Perth and Melbourne.
Melbourne and Sydney.
Melbourne and
Yeah,
Sydney, right?
They
right,
they don't
okay.
get GPs like we do, like or
Once
like the
every 2
Americans do, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Americans get one
for
every
sure.
week.
Yep.
And Asians, we can travel to wherever we want. You know,
Mhm.
so if there's a GP Taipei, Hong Kong, you know, in Japan, we can go.
Mm.
But flying out of Australia, it's expensive. You know,
Even flying around
flying
Australia. I
around
think.
Australia is expensive. So because of that, like everyone really looks forward to the GP, and then they're so excited about everything. There's so much energy.
That's actually
know-
quite nice. Like, yeah.
Yeah, we came from Seattle. The Channel Fireball team that came from Seattle to
Mhm.
do the show in Sydney. They were probably as jet lag as us, if not more, because we do this more often.
Right.
But yeah, they also fed off the energy, and so I think everyone had a great show.
Oh,
You know,
that's
there were
good.
no real complaints or anything, and yeah, you know, it was super.
I saw a lot of interesting posts
Oh,
from you about
yeah. I mean, that's
selling
on my
cards, yeah.
personal Facebook, so I don't
yeah,
care too much to discuss that. But we in reference to that, for those of you who don't know, one of the stores in Sydney had
was it in
posted-
jest or
I don't think it was in jest because I mean
Wow.
I don't
Okay.
think in jest because I have additional information. But from what I saw, I mean as an observer, you could
Mhm.
go to their page before the GP and they had a buy list that was up that said
okay.
don't sell to foreign stores,
Wow.
sell us your cards, and it said they had a supercharged buy list, right? And
Mhm.
so the first thing I do as a business owner.
You gotta scope out the competition.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, well, scope of the competition that, and I don't get offended by stuff like that, right? Because it's I can't be offended doing what I do, right?
Yeah.
You have to be that way. So I look at the prices and I think, well, these aren't actually fair prices to begin with. These are just, you know, they're not even like competitive with what say SCG would pay or CFB would pay on cards.
Mm.
So that's the first thing that I noticed. I thought, well, he's doing a disservice to his community already
Yeah.
by paying them less than what the rest of the world can pay.
Mhm.
So I don't understand where he's coming from. You know, if he's trying to take care of his community. Then, on a personal level, I just didn't like the idea that he would say that.
Like
Right.
openly, publicly,
Openly,
right? Yeah.
And then back to being a business owner, the idea that, you know, you kind of have to be aware of what the political climate is, right? Like, this is a world,
Wow, yeah.
right,
Yep,
that,
yep.
you know, Pauline Hanson isn't in power. You know, Donald Trump is in office, but, you know,
But
isn't
he's
as-
like half a world away.
Well, yeah, half a world away, and not as, you know, widely supported in that. And you know, there is this kind of climate where you don't say things like that.
Yeah.
So I just think it was a colossal misstep on their part.
Were there a lot of like non-Australian vendors at GP Sydney?
Yeah, I'd say the split was probably 70-30.
70 local, right?
70% foreign.
70% foreign. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So there was the store
So-
next to us was from Hong Kong. There was a store next to us to our right
Japan.
who was supposed to be from Philadelphia.
So what did they discuss themselves as then?
But yeah, you know, there was one Canadian guy, one Japanese guy,
Okay,
one
okay.
One American guy.
I was expecting like one Canadian, one Japanese, and then like one European, and actually no Americans, but it's an American store. It's like
well,
sure.
that's also has to do with the way GP booths are being sold this year. By Channel Fireball, but that's a different discussion.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, to Australia's credit, a lot of players came up to us, a lot of store owners came up to us and said, "I hope you don't think that's indicative of how Australians feel about you."
I don't.
And I don't think anybody actually. I don't even think the guy who posted the post actually thinks that. I think he just wanted to say that he would like to keep the cards in Australia. That people should support their local stores.
Your local stores, but that's not the best way to say it. Obviously.
Yeah. So, anyway, that was Sydney. It was great. I had a lot of fun.
How were your two new assistants? That's
I don't think of them as assistants. I think of them as colleagues.
Your colleagues. Okay, so your two new colleagues.
Despite us owning the business, and
this is the first time they were GP abroad.
No, yeah.
Were they?
They were with us in Singapore. They didn't go to Seattle, so they flew up from Singapore to meet us for the GP.
How awesome is it to have extra hands?
It was great.
At a GP.
And they were more rested than we were, obviously, because we flew 15 hours from LAX.
Oh man.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's fun. I don't think of them as so we own the business, but I don't think of them as anything other than colleagues. I think everyone works together, and I mean, the more credit to Australia. I thought that we would have to be a little bit more protective because they are obviously of a different gender than the usual Magic populace.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But turns out Australians are the loveliest people ever. So we had no problems at all. I think the closest thing to a problem we had was someone was trying to ask for a discount, and I made a judgment that it was only because he was talking to a person who was smaller size, more diminutive than he was.
Right.
And then so I stepped in and said, the prices are firm. If you like to purchase, then this is the price. Right. But other than that, yeah, it was great. I think we're missing out a lot.
Yeah, I know.
This game.
Turn to Bob is good.
Yeah, Thunder Bob got met by Fatal Push though.
Yeah.
But I think Dominic's taking the really grindy approach to this game by bringing in the Fulminator mages.
I know, what
do you think of that, mate?
So one thing is that Rizaldo is playing a 3-color deck, right? Like he needs his triple blue. Like you saw the Cryptic Command last game. He needs his triple blue. If you can starve him of a little bit of blue mana, it's fine. But Rizaldo goes through his deck so quickly.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of recursion and Rizaldo's game plan looks like it's slightly different. He's trying to go wider with young Pyromancer.
I don't know if he starts the Pyromancers, but definitely a good sideboard option given that if your opponent's trying to, trade for value, one for one with you, then, going wide, having some extra tokens might make the difference. I just don't understand the Fulminator Mage against a deck that has a very low mana cost to begin with, a very low curve to begin with.
So the only justification I can give is like I gotta keep you off Cryptic Command, but I don't think Cryptic Command is like your biggest, like the biggest problem you're gonna be facing.
This is Spell Snare or this is Bolt?
Oh wow!
So he's gonna bolt his opponent to the face.
Wait, didn't Rizaldo peel off a Spell Snare off the top?
I think it was the previous game. That's the Spell Snare that flipped his Delver.
Right.
So that's not bad from Dominic's part, right? He knows that if his opponent has Bolt because he left blue-red open, that go for the throw is gonna force the action, right? Because he's gonna be kind of like trying to get the extra 1/1 token, and as a result, his Bob is gonna be able to survive at least. Yeah, it's pretty bad if he has a Colligan's Command at this point, right? Because it kills Bob, takes back the young Pyromancer, and starts a whole chain. And as we can tell, Dominic's hand is quite reactive. It's just two Maelstrom
pulses.
Two Maelstrom pulses with no like Raging Ravines or anything.
Well, they're good against the tokens, I suppose.
Yeah, they're good against the tokens, but there we go. Colligan's Command.
Wow.
It's gonna take back young Pyromancer.
Oh no, it's gonna make you discard a card. That's interesting.
In another twist to this game.
Twist.
I was very surprised. I thought he would just take the young Pyromancer back.
It's possible. We can't see Rizaldo's hand, but it's possible that Rizaldo just has just more gas.
Here's the Blood Moon.
Blood Moon. Okay.
Which makes the Fulminator Mage
a bit more silly, right?
Interesting, but yeah.
Well, yeah, and then you can't get rid of his basic.
So the new ruling for Blood Moon,
Blood Moon.
Blood Moon means that there's no time stamping with the Urborg or anything, right? They just
No,
the
no.
lands just have no abilities, right? And
Yes,
stuff
they-
like Spy Bluff Canal comes to play untapped.
Oh,
You don't
with
have to pay.
Urborg, okay. So specifically with Urborg and cards like that, that's
Time setting cards.
that's
Yeah.
that's not a timestamp. So that's a dependency.
Oh.
So because the ability depends on they act in the same layer, they transform all of them to swamp, but because there's a dependency on it
being in play.
being in play and having the ability, so it doesn't have the ability.
Oh.
But the timestamp, it's still relevant. But the only new rule with like Blood Moon is that when you enters the battlefield with
yeah, Shockland.
like Shocklands,
Yeah, or
they
the
just come in.
Blackleaf Cliffs.
Yeah, they become mountain. Okay, just they look from your hand as if they enter the battlefield.
for
as a
sure, for
mountain.
sure. So this is a bolt. I don't know if this
Where
bolt.
is it directed to?
I have a feeling that because he's losing the race, it's going to be at the Fulminator Mage.
Okay. And the
So-
Fulminator Mage gets rid of.
The Scalding Tarn, the tap
Yeah.
Scalding Tarn.
Okay.
Because it's still a non-basic mountain, yeah.
Yep.
Because basics are different. It's not an ability. Basics like a type.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Non-basic is a type, and therefore, basic is a type, and therefore non-basic
Obviously,
is
it's a
also
non-type. Yeah.
by virtue of that being a type. So this is Nihil Spellbomb, which is pretty good. Not
Yeah.
so good in this
That I like,
situation because obviously you can't cast Snapcaster Mage yet. He draws his basic mountain
Yes.
like the rest of his deck. Yeah. So Rizaldo,
The rest of my shiny
six
cards.
points behind. Trying to
look
kind of
at-
even
man.
the game up.
I just love looking at people's like pimped out decks
Oh yeah.
because like some people just
Oh,
have.
I know somebody who has some nice cards.
Oh, man, no. Every time we bring like Arnold on, like me and James will just go, okay, look at the beauty, like full foil. Hey, wait, don't you have a full foil Jund deck?
Yeah.
But yeah, full foil Jund deck, and then like he uses the card protectors with the gold color borders.
Oh wow.
So it's got a nice frame to the.
I don't think I could ever do that. I think my rule of thumb for any Magic deck that I
have
play,
to see the.
I have
card.
to I have to be able to shuffle the cards in one like hand, in one grasp. Like my two hands can't put. If I can't put both my hands around the deck,
Oh,
it's
then
too many
this
sleeves.
thing, okay. Triple sleeves makes it EDH.
So he's gonna Collective Brutality away the token and escalate it by ditching the Maelstrom Pulse, which makes sense,
Wow, man,
I-
there's nothing in Rizaldo's hand that he can cast right now.
I mean, you're not concerned about the Critic Command for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He took the
so
Terminate, which is pretty good
just nice
because his opponent just drew the Swarm.
Basic
turned
Swarm,
that on.
yeah.
I'd actually be worried about something like a basic island coming off the top. But the fact that he has 3 Snapcaster Mages means that there's nothing really you can do
Yeah.
against that.
I can you can
Yeah.
cast it.
And this relic seems pretty loose for Rizaldo because he's not going to be able to get too much value of it without nuking his own graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
But he does have the means.
Yeah,
He does have the means to rebuild because he has access to the Thought Scour that can refill his graveyard.
First he needs his blue land. First he needs his
But here we see
bottom.
this beautiful basic forest once again.
Wow,
That's gonna
that's
play
so-
a choke. Wow, so Dominic really is in this like full on control mode, man.
Like, yeah,
He's
I'm
like-
not gonna let
Yeah.
your
Even though his opponent's not tapping any of his lands anyway, he's like, if you do tap them,
No,
when
no,
you do
but
that.
they're mountains now, so
yeah,
it's not like they become mountains and in addition to
being islands, right?
being islands. Yeah, they're just mountains.
Yeah,
now.
so I don't understand, but
So if I got rid of maybe I don't know. If I got rid of your Blood Moon, you
Yeah,
still have
yeah,
a choke. But
You
then
see-
why won't you buy it? Why won't you
And the
play
only-
another Blood Moon?
yeah, well, that and the only feasible response to Blood Moon in a 3-color Grixis deck is Engineer
Is the-
Explosives, and Engineer Explosives also takes care of the choke at the same time.
Oh yeah, I thought choke was for
Choke is 3.
Oh, it's 3 mana.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alright.
So I'm not sure how much I like this, but
I don't know.
it's
Yeah,
fine.
They've got. You
You can win with a ham sandwich at this point. So yeah, there you go. It's the aforementioned ham sandwich. It looks a little bit more like a booger than a ham
Than a ham
sandwich. So he's beginning the slow process of eating
Slowly.
one card away from his opponent's library.
Slowly but
graveyard
surely. Slowly but surely.
Yeah, yeah.
This game is like 1-1. I'm thinking.
This game is gonna go on for a while, and they only have 15 minutes left to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, remind me in between games I need to go and charge that phone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
he's
he's gonna grow it. Wow.
He's gonna eat the young Pyromancer that's in his opponent's graveyard.
Whee!
You know, what's interesting is that Rizaldo could target himself with the relic, the tap activation, and remove the creature.
In response,
Yeah,
right?
I think that's actually somewhat relevant, right? Because you can curb the growth of the scavenging ooze.
Wow, it changed. Yeah, it actually changes the clock from like a 5-turn clock to a 3-turn clock.
Yeah, that's because Dominic's bottlenecked by green mana right now.
Mm-hmm.
That and the fact that you want to keep it in bolt range for as long as possible because that's one of your few removal spells that can get rid of him.
Right.
So I think that's something that maybe he hasn't, having not played as much Modern, or just with the card Relic of Progenitus.
Yeah,
you don't see it a lot.
It's not something that you want to like. Oh, I actively want to nuke my own graveyard.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
It's like usually I'm looking out for you, or
Mhm.
I need to draw a card, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
No
that's pretty
blue.
interesting.
No blue.
No blue. He's gonna
Alright,
crack.
Okay, so now he's going to nuke.
So and this is not bad on Rizaldo's part. He realizes that yes, if he nukes it now, at least he can keep the ooze in bolt range for another turn.
Mm-hmm.
But now he has the bigger problem of the Dark Confidant, right? Because the Confidant is what's gonna give Dominic more resources. Yeah, he packs it up.
okay.
He's just gonna get slowly ground down by creatures.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna put a to make sure that phone doesn't die.
Okay, you're gonna go run and do that.
Yeah, I'm going to
So should I just sit here and talk to myself?
keep talking and nobody gets hurt.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, I think Dominic has a very attrition-based approach to this sideboarding, and this is a matchup in general. Like we saw him play very conservatively the previous round. I think this worked out in his favor because he had the enchantments to lock his opponent's cards out of the game. I'm not sure if it continues to be as good. Yeah, I see that he sided out the Lilianas. I don't really know if that's too much of a... That's something that I would do because it's a very good card in this matchup, partly because it helps answer some of the threats that you don't have convenient or clean answers for, like the Delve threats. And it also is one of the ways to get in under Cryptic Command and shred your opponent's hand so that he doesn't have the aforementioned 4-mana sorcery, 4-mana instant to take care of that. That being said, it is quite clunky against Remand, so I could see the argument either way. It's not like Legacy where you have Deathrite Shaman or something and get it out on turn 2. So yeah,
I'm back.
You're back. Observing some power shuffling. What are your thoughts on power shuffling and the new tournament rules?
New tournament rules. I think it's fantastic. I think it's great that you're teaching people statistics. But then I don't think enough people know about them statistics.
Oh.
In about 2 years' time, we will all forget that we ever needed to power shuffle to think that or we'll forget that we thought that power shuffling was actual randomization of the deck. And it's less efficient. It's so much less efficient.
Yeah. I can see it definitely as a way to count the cards that you
Oh
have.
yeah,
So
for sure. Like
make sure you have a legal main deck. Like,
Yes.
It's not like 56 cards. Or something.
like right at the beginning of the game. Yeah, that's one of the things. Like right at the beginning of the game,
even in
advocate-
sideboarding, right? Like if you over unsideboard, like you take out too many cards. And
Or just count the sideboard, man.
yeah.
15 cards. But sometimes the cards get that you actually leave cards in the box, which then
Is a
becomes very
concern.
dangerous when when you have
true.
like deck checks in the middle of rounds,
Yeah.
and then the judge comes. How come your deck only has 59 cards? It's like,
Sure.
oh no. So
Or you play against the male opponent who's counting your library. He's like, wait,
it's
what?
like
I don't think he's complaining, but yeah. So interestingly enough, Dominic sided out a lot of his discard and his Lilianas. What do you think of that?
no, I think that's like the best part of the deck. Like just your
It's weird, right? Because if you want to clear the way for Choke and
you-
or Blood Moon,
you should be making
should
sure
have
that he's
some-
got no
Yeah, yeah,
removal,
yeah.
he's got no
yeah,
answers.
yeah. So I found that very curious. And it looks like he's taking out the Blood Moons.
Oh, yeah, maybe not. But the
Uh,
Blood Moons were so great last game.
They were so good last game, but I think this could be the kind of the double back bluff, right? Like you let him see it, you beat him with it, and then you take the cards out. So he's gonna fetch all his basics and shit, right? And then you're like, oh, surprise.
Guess what? Guess what?
Yeah. So he's taking out collective brutalities, which I think are insane in this matchup because it may not ordinarily be as good against other Grixis decks, but it's really good in this because he has you've seen Young Pyromancer, you've seen Delver's,
yeah. And you see in like Snapcaster,
Yeah,
practically anything except for.
I'm not sure I like Snapcaster because it means that you have to ditch a card to kill the Snapcaster.
Right.
Yeah, and you don't have like Lingering Souls to get incidental value or that.
Yeah.
But you
That's
can
true.
ditch extra lands, so in a pinch, it's not a bad top deck.
With
I do-
Bobs and all.
Yeah,
it
I
shouldn't
really
be that
disagree
bad.
with I can see taking out the Inquisitions, right? But if you think that the way you're gonna lose is to a combination of Tasigur and Cryptic Command, but you should definitely keep the Thought Teasers in
And
keep the Lilies. I think I like the Lilies a lot.
the Lilies for sure because like Rizaldo's threat density isn't that high, right? It's
Right.
only Delver on turn 1. You're definitely not going to be playing Snapcaster Mage on turn 2 and all that. So yeah,
Or
Liliana's
even
just a
if you
threat
are
that
playing
needs to be answered.
Snapcaster on turn 2, it's because you know your opponent has Liliana and you're trying to play around it. You're trying to play into the Liliana, right?
Right.
So I think that's a win, right? Like your Snapcaster's not flashing back anything. It's just a 2-mana 2/1.
Oh yeah, okay, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. I think it's I keep the Lilies, but I think it's oftentimes the feeling is that you have so many cards you want to board in because so people don't think about this a lot, right? They think they build their sideboards based on what cards are good in what matchups, but they don't think about how it affects the mana curve.
And how am I going to? Yeah, that's true.
Right. Because I think the thought process must be that I'm bringing in 3s, I have to take some 3s out. Doesn't really hold, right? Because you have Bloodbraid Elf, so that's not
and
having more 3s is better than having more 2s.
and number 2 is like if you intend to play the slower game, sure, it's fine to just push up the curve. You intend to play the slower game. You are the control guy.
Yeah. So that's interesting that people don't think of it that way. So here's Rizaldo with a turn 1 Delver.
All right, blind flip Delver.
This is gonna be Thoughtseize probably on, or is it gonna be Grim Lavamancer?
Grim Lavamancer, yeah.
Yeah, I don't actually like this Grim Lavamancer. And neither do I like that fetch. Because I
think you should go for black, right?
I think he needs a Blood Crypt. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a very, very bad fetch.
Yeah, okay, so you're gonna.
But hopefully, Rizaldo's nice enough to let him reverse it, I think.
And I think this is a casual event.
Yeah. But I don't like the Lavamancer because he had a discard spell. He could just clean his.
He had a discard spell. Okay.
He could have cleared his opponent's hand out before playing the Lavamancer, right? Meaning that he then has something that isn't that.
Oh no!
It's forest. It looks like forest.
Does he not have a Blood Crypt?
Forest, Thoughtseize, Collective Brutality. Yeah. I don't know. I maybe Dominic's saying, what, I did say I'll take this, so I'm going to take this card.
Okay. Oh, that's strange. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a Dark Confidant. So it's Dark Confidant, Golgari Charm. Yeah. All the more with the Golgari Charm in your hand, being able to know which of your opponent's threats is going to pose you a problem, right? Like if he has Young Pyromancer, then you're going to spend, and the double flips, you're going to spend the activation of the Grim Lavamancer on the Delver instead of the Young Pyromancer. But I think it's all going to be moot because he doesn't actually have black mana.
So much theorizing.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
So he's attacking and trying to offer the trade with Dominic. If you're Dominic, do you take it? Given that because you know
it
black,
didn't flip like. But you don't have black mana, right?
Given that you don't have black mana, there's no actual way to put cards in your graveyard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people are good at the game.
Some people are good at this game. And
very
this
good.
is this gonna be Golgari Charm? Well, that means he loses his Lavamancer.
You attack him with the Lavamancer, man.
Yeah, for 1 damage. Yeah.
Send them a message.
It turned what would have been a complete blowout of a play into just something that's very a 2 for 2, right? He's trading two of his cards with 2 of his opponent's cards. So yeah, I definitely think Dominic could have played this a little bit better. Which also means that if he draws Liliana now, he can't play it because he only has 1 black source.
But as we've seen, some people are very good at this game.
So I think it's going to be Thoughtseize to take removal for the Lavamancer, then Lavamancer away the Pyromancer. I think. Sorry, am I too soft?
No.
Or just the pickup from elsewhere. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but
collective. Oh no.
Ooh.
I just disagree with this play even more because this makes your Gogari charm even
like
worse.
even worse,
right?
yeah. It's not like opponents. But I want to bring up Gogari Charm. Like this is not a card that you usually see play, although it's in a lot of
it
people's
just says
sideboard.
regenerate creatures you control, destroy target enchantment, or all creatures
get -1, right?
Yeah.
Does he, maybe Dominic thinks that it's, target opponent's creatures or target players' creatures
that's entirely
get
possible.
-1?
I also think that, the Skulligan's Command, he's going to be able, Rizaldo's going to get so much value out of this turn because he's going to be able to make Dom discard a card, which is not the best use of that. I think if he had a second Pyromancer and then a Bolt, it would have been insane, right?
No, but the Gogari Charm would have just... I mean, like, Rizaldo doesn't know about the Gogari Charm.
Yeah. So Dominic... now he's getting paid off for his Gogari Charm, right? Because he's gonna be able to get a card off of the Dark Confidant and then wrath his opponent.
Right.
But there's so many things that could have gone wrong. Like the fact that if the Delver flipped, then his Gogari Charm all of a sudden doesn't wipe everything.
That's true.
So he's got Bob in his hand. He's not gonna play that Bob. You have to pull the trigger, right? You have to pull the trigger this turn. There's no way you don't play Gogari Charm this turn.
If the Delver,
this is
like you said, like if the Delver flips, like you're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, and your Bob has already paid off his but this is fairly obvious what's happening. Right, it's just whether or not Rizaldo can figure it out.
What is happening?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh no. So the sequence of this was really odd. I think. And is he not gonna Gogari Charm now?
Oh, he's gonna let his opponent go to his. He's gonna go to his opponent's turn.
No.
He has
he's
to
got
play
counter
Gogari
spells.
Charm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like Rizaldo has counter spells. Rizaldo also has.
If Rizaldo just triggers the Delver and flips it,
it's like say
Dominic has to do in response to the trigger.
Yeah. So there's a few things that I think people who haven't played Modern in a long time or haven't played with these cards in a long time, like you tend to forget. So for example, Delver, right?
So this is an interesting card out of Rizaldo's sideboard, which is the Surgical Extraction on the Bob.
I'm just gonna get rid of all the Bobs.
It does pay off because he knows that because of Dominic's previous Dark Confidant, he knows that he has a Dark Confidant in his hand. I don't know.
Not the best use.
Let me ask you a hypothetical question. If you could stack your opponent... Wait, not stack your opponent's deck. If you could leave 2 Dark Confidants in your opponent's deck in the way the game is right now, would you leave it in your opponent's deck? I would.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why would you?
I would because I don't think he's gonna have as much time to make use of the Dark Confidant.
Okay. Yeah, but he does have Kolgan's Command, right? He can get it back.
Yeah. But he will remove the copies that are in the graveyard and in his opponent's hand. Then you search through his library and then you just fail to find it. Just leave it in his deck. So this is Collective Brutality, with one mode, which is presumably the Duress. Air quotes. Duress. So he's gonna grab the Pyromancer back, and he's gonna do 2 damage or make Dom discard a card.
Yeah.
So he's gonna discard Maelstrom Pulse, which is painful against a hand that's gonna be Young Pyromancer. He takes the opt, which is not bad, which means that he doesn't straight away have
like a
way to trigger.
Yeah.
And if I'm Rizaldo, I don't play the Young Pyromancer here, but I'm not Rizaldo.
But you're not Rizaldo, so yeah.
So he does play
this. They don't agree with you all the time.
Because he's not going to be able to get a token off it, right? He's just going to get K command, and then he's going to knock out the Snapcaster in his hand.
And then, you destroy that, discard your hand. Okay.
Right.
Oh, okay. So
he's going to replay that. I'm very confused.
So he got some value out of it, I guess.
But it's not the best thing, right? Like,
not
you're removing cards that are pretty much dead already. Yeah.
Is he gonna K command?
He can't extract the K command, yeah? Because the K command is still on the stack.
No, he can extract it.
He can extract it after, but the way it's currently set up because your Young Pyromancer is still in play.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to cast it.
So
first,
if Rizaldo had said, okay, sure, you kill my Young Pyromancer, right?
But he wouldn't get a token.
Then he wouldn't get a token. So if I'm Rizaldo, I would just have passed with the Snapcaster open,
And at least I get to opt.
Yeah, you get to opt. Your opponent chooses to play the Kolgan's Command. Then you're up a card in your hand versus having a 1/1 in play. Will you trade a card in your hand for a 1/1? I trade a 1/1 for a card in my hand.
Yeah.
Right. I guess
Alright,
maybe
so
the life totals are low enough that it's a consideration, but
3 points of damage each turn. It's a 4-turn clock. Dominic here just needs an untapped land, and he can start swinging in with the.
But I don't think that's his plan, man. I think he's gonna
Regime
go Keiko on the Colgan's command on the Snapcaster Mage.
Does he have anything to bring back? Oh, okay, never mind. Grim Lava
He has a
Mancer.
Grim Lavamancer there, which is actually pretty nuts. I'm
At
surprised
this
that
point,
Yeah.
not really. I mean, like Dominic's graveyard is
well,
mostly
the fact that he can
exiled.
play 2 spells a turn in 1 turn is insane, right? Because his opponent is like low on resources now, so he just needs to break, get even in terms of board position, and then he's gonna win out from having more resources.
Having more resources.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
He's gonna shock.
Take
He's gonna attack.
two.
I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm sorry.
Maybe you don't know how to play Magic.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
like,
I just don't know how to. Yeah, right.
That's
Look,
why.
I don't.
That's why I say. That's why I say all the time. Like me and James, like yeah.
What
okay,
in
so
the world
this
is
is
going
this is the
on?
play we think should happen.
Yeah.
And then the exact opposite happens. Like we don't know how to play Magic. That's why. We're
No,
like
no.
that.
See, the play is even worse when you realize what happened this turn.
Yeah, I know.
Because he shocked himself to 6.
Oh no! Does
Rizaldo
he die
could have-
immediately
No, Rizaldo could have just attacked him for 3 and bolted him.
and just bolted.
Why
Oh
is-
no!
I don't understand. This is why I say I don't understand this game. I'm so confused right now.
Oh damn! I think Rizaldo must be like kicking himself. He must realize by now. Like yeah, actually you go down to 3. Oh yeah.
I try not to overreact, but I felt very
No,
strongly about it.
don't try. I don't know how. When's the last time you actually listened to like a Wednesday night stream? I know you tune in,
Yeah.
but I don't know when you tune out. But by the time it gets to, I don't know if you stay to round 3. Yeah, that's when it goes to Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah.
Twilight Zone time. Yeah.
Twilight Zone magic. Okay,
Yeah.
so he now he's making the play that he could have made, but you
The
see,
last turn, yeah. No,
So fatal push.
Fatal push.
You see-
Rizaldo just needs like K command or need
put him to 2.
lightning
see,
bolt you. No.
If Dominic hadn't attacked with the Raging Ravine, he would have died because he would just gotten bolted. So it turns out Dominic made
Dominic
the
did
right play by doing the wrong thing. And
Oh
by
no,
doing
lightning bolt you.
by doing the wrong thing, he enticed his opponent into doing
the even wronger thing.
yeah, is that a word? Wronger.
The wronger thing. Oh man.
So I don't know anymore, and
Yeah. Okay. So
I think I'm gonna skip the second round and come back on round 3 and then see what's happening. What you mean by Twilight Zone magic?
Twilight Zone magic. No, but that's like me and James's like special time.
Oh yeah.
Special
Ooh.
yeah, it's like
I don't know if I
laid back,
can. I don't know if I can get in on special time.
Oh man, no, everybody's invited.
Yeah. So it is
Wow,
pretty interesting the way all this is playing out.
that is weird, and it's a draw, I guess.
Huh?
It's time, like it.
It's time. It was
time
extra
like
turns.
2.5 minutes ago. Time was like 2.5 minutes ago, and it was like,
Oh
we
my
didn't even
God.
know. We didn't even know.
So he
this.
misses the onboard. Well, not
Oh,
the
no,
onboard,
no,
but
no, no,
he's
I
rolling
gotta-
dice to. Oh.
Sorry, I gotta
Yeah. Okay. Let's
shift away. No, this is not.
ad break.
Somewhere, yeah. So I gotta
Okay.
shift away because
Yeah.
that's not
That's-
something.
no,
we
I
can show.
didn't. Yeah. Not safe for work, ladies and gentlemen.
But yeah, we'll be back very, very shortly with round 2.
Yeah.
So don't go away. Remember, you can catch us on the stream every Tuesdays, Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Singapore time, twitch.tv/GreyOgreGames. Can catch us on youtube.com/GreyOgreGames if you want to catch all the replays and all of the, all the stuff that we stream, including this Sunday's event, which is our monthly event, is going to be put on youtube.com/GreyOgreGames. And last but not least, do check out our website if you want to find out more about the invitationals. All right, we'll be back, so don't go away. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet.
And I'm gonna be a pro caster for Shadowverse when I'm at it.
That's this Sunday, by the way. Anyway, this is not Shadowverse, and not all Japanese people play Shadowverse, as Alfian has found out. But yeah, we're watching the match here between Aloysius Go and Destin Lam. It is modern. I wonder what. Okay,
Is it Jeskai?
and that's a red card, right, at the front.
Wait, what? Was he mana league?
Oh, blue red.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
okay,
Cascade
all right.
Bluffs. Okay.
Cascade Bluffs, yeah. So
Oh,
he's
that's
playing blue red.
interesting. Okay. And Destin, I don't know what he's playing, but he seems to be taking a mulligan right now. was not happy with his 7. Destin actually fun fact. Destin was my teammate for the Haven Games team event.
Oh wow. When? That was like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago.
How did you guys do?
We 2-3.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad.
so
Not
That's
so
not bad.
It's not horrible.
It's not, yeah.
But
So how many games did you win? How many matches did you win?
I won 2.
Whoa,
Whoa.
So you contributed.
Yes, and Destin
Were
won.
there okay? So the two matches that you won, were they in the losing games? The losing like match?
No,
or
they both were the winning.
the winning match. Okay, so you contribute.
Yes, I am not a bad player. You need
No,
to
you're
be
not.
you need to be a good player, or not say good. You need to be a certain caliber of player, like maybe the mid-range player, to at least win the PPTQ, which is what I'm aiming for.
That's nice.
Yes. And here comes the
All right, Dagmar
Format-
Salvage, and
formatting
this is Dredge, of course.
ooh.
And here we go. The first Dredge. That's Dredge 4. Sorry, Dredge 5. That's
no,
thing
there's
with
so
him.
many lands, no dredge cards.
No, so he's gonna take back the Dark Blast. One,
that's
two,
Dredge
3. I think Dark Blast is 3. Nothing.
Oh, no,
Nothing,
wow.
Nothing.
Aloysius
Two
Go,
Narcomi-
so happy, patting himself on the back right now for being such a good player.
Yeah, exactly.
So talented. Destin are not as talented.
Yeah, man, that was unfortunate. That's 1, 2, 3. Wow, that's so many
There's
cards.
so many cards, but no hits.
Yep.
I
So
rem-
dividing up the lands, that's 7 cards. No,
Yeah.
8 cards. 8 cards
Yeah.
because he took back the Dark Blast and he took back. That's
Too bad Stingray
5
did.
and 3. Yeah, 8 cards.
I remember when Ikai was playing this deck on stream, he would
Mhm.
always hit stuff. He would like
Oh yeah.
dredge into hits into Bloodghast. Like
Some guys got all the luck.
yeah, man. Some guys just very talented.
Well, I mean, like Destin did dredge into dredge, and I think when Ikai was playing, that's when Gogari Grave Throw was still.
No. He was
legal?
no. It was like last week.
Oh, okay.
So it was the week that you weren't here.
Okay, cool.
Wow,
All right, Faithless Looting,
Looting.
that's great.
That's pretty good.
Unfortunately, there's no cards to dredge, I think. Mana
Oh,
League, the Faithless
no.
Looting, and a thumbs up here from Destin. It's like, yeah.
Start your journey on the Grey Ogre Games Invitational for 2017.
Everyone stands a shot to qualify for the championships by participating in our daily and monthly events leading up to the seasonal qualifiers. Earn points.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm your host for tonight. We are watching the match here between Takahiro Nakao and Sheikh Amiruddin. And it's round 2. Round 1 went a long way. And for those of you who joined us, who are just joining us, that was a strange match right to the end. Right, so go down to youtube.com/GreyOgreGames, go check out the replay. Or at least check it out after the entire tournament is done, which will be 11 p.m. Singapore time. But of course, if you're watching this on youtube.com, you're in the right place already. It's... Man, Sheikh, I think... Sheikh plays a lot of decks. But I remember him playing 5-color Death Shadow, which might be a thing here. Oh, I see a Noble Hierarch. Okay, so maybe this is a Coco type deck. And Nakao looks like he's playing also a combo, 3-color, probably Collected Company based deck. My Birds of Paradise versus your Noble Hierarch. Let's see where it goes from there. Yeah, so it is a Collector Company type deck. Hi, Ben. Oh.
Ow!
Okay.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Hi. Okay, so Collector Company. Is this like Todd Stevens' Green White Value Town?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything that's out of green and white. But for Sheikh, it seems like it's like Bun Nightfall.
Yeah, or it could be Connor's Company or Yeah, well, there's a lot of noble hierarchs.
Yep.
That's a lot of old ladies.
So I don't know why he didn't
It's a
cast the other
retirement
two.
home.
Yeah. Why did he cast the other two noble hierarchs before attacking though?
Yeah, you know.
That's-
After what I saw last round, I
you're not
have
surprised
no
anymore.
questions anymore. He didn't attack though, right? He attacked.
He did.
Oh my god, he
like-
attacked. So not only did he not cast them before he attacked, he paid 2 life to put his breeding pool into play.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, so this Tyler Striker. Yeah, this looks like the Todd Stevens deck.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Tyler Striker. Okay,
It's
I
an
need to get
insane card, yeah.
Is it that
Yeah.
good?
I mean, have you played it in the land sideboard before? In a deck, legacy deck with 32 lands?
Okay, so I understand it if it's in like, yeah, legacy. You want every single advantage that you
Yeah.
can get, right?
And
So-
I think the thing that really drives its demand is the fact that it's going to be a casual staple for years and years and years and years to come.
It's good. Okay, so
Until it gets reprinted, of course. It's
Okay.
obviously going to get reprinted, right? Like
Soon,
right now,
soon.
Eldritch Moon as a set is just insane in terms of its value, like, right?
Yeah.
Collective Brutality, Tireless Tracker, Spell Queller, Liliana the Last Hope.
oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good point. Damn.
Hey
Oh,
Joe, what's
Joe.
up?
What happened to your hair?
So Joe
I
is
know.
my business partner and often travels to the GPs with us. I don't think anybody here in the chat knows Joe except for Zach Lim, Uncle Zach.
I don't know. I guess like some people know. Joe sometimes sits.
Oh, yeah,
There's a
yeah.
guy who we
There's-
met on
Yeah.
one of the events, and
If you
If you hear a very angry person on the mic, like that's usually.
you're spoiling my rap.
yeah, and if you're wondering why Joe is talking so loudly, it's because he's probably had a lot to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's had a lot to drink. Yeah,
think the mics don't
I
care.
already warned the girls about this before. Yeah.
Good thing the mics though. Yeah, the mics.
Yeah, so
don't
this is
pick up
definitely
anything beyond that.
Todd Stevens' deck. And it's really like a green-white value deck. It has this whole bunch of 3-mana creatures, hence the birds and the hierarchs.
Right. So you want to go
And
like turn
the aim of which is to just maximize the synergy between Neither Reliquary, Tyler's Tracker, Azusa, Lost But Seeking,
uh-huh.
Raminap Excavator, and Fetch Lands.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
no,
Costa
I've seen-
Akufix.
Yeah, I've seen.
So
version
there's a
of that.
game I think he won in round 9 or round 11 of the SCG Open where he was down to like 1 against the 5-color humans deck,
Uh-huh.
and he comes back and wins it by having 3 courses in play and laying multiple fetch lands after fetch land after fetch land with a Azusa and a Raminap Excavator.
That's hilarious. That's really good.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even need to fetch his deck.
So this
for
is
land.
infect.
Yeah.
So
What I thought was Coco because
Yeah.
I thought I saw like a collector company on the other
this
side.
is so
but
good.
No.
Yeah. So obviously the knight blocked the noble hierarch thinking it's gonna survive,
Like surprise.
and then the mutagenic growth gets him out of nowhere.
Oh, that was random.
So Sheik's definitely having fun. Like he's like rolling around and like, yeah, this is hilarious. I'm just gonna
Gotcha.
beat you down, but I don't know how long he's gonna be able to keep this up.
Well,
And-
his what you call it? What's that? His
Dry Arbor.
dry arbor is like 4/4.
Yeah, but you know, he's gonna lose a lot of resources just trying to get there, and you know, there's an endless stream of blockers on Takahiro's side. And he's got 3 clues, so you know there's no shortage. And Ghost Quarter matches up really well against Dry Arbor.
Right.
Yeah.
and among other things. Of course.
Yeah. So I think he might actually have to try and play some infect creatures at some point. If not, he's not gonna. Oh,
For,
it's a
you know, this is-
4/4.
It's a 4/4, yeah? Yeah, I'm going to use my... Oh, okay.
So he's gonna
Collector
play
company.
Collector Company.
Relax. Spell Pierce.
He's got a Spell Pierce.
Yep.
Oh, this is how he's gonna win. Is he gonna just like super
Okay,
pump
come on.
pump the heck out of this Dry Arbor?
Alright, relax. You're at 17. Let's see. You go down to 13. Do I have 13?
30 points a
power?
pump. 30 points a pump. What's that like? One Become Immense. One Vines of the Vastwood. One
he passed it, yeah.
Groundswell. Yeah, he passed. So now Takahiro has. Oh, so it's not actually. This is such an interesting.
So it's like a combination combo
Yeah, yeah,
type thing.
He has
Oh, but
Vizier
that's-
remedies.
That's such a nombo with Tyler's Tracker, the Vizier.
Oh, how's that?
You can't put counters, right? Oh no, you can't put -1/-1 counters.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
never mind. My bad.
I think he has the kill, right? Wait, no, he doesn't. Right, because he needs the birds to play that. He needs the birds to play the whatchamacallit,
The
Vizier,
Vizier,
and then
the
he can't
Vizier.
use the birds to. he's just gonna block the challenge tracker here. Yeah.
Oh, that feels so bad.
He's got 3 clues out of it, man. Like, I think you're doing okay in the resource department. So he's gonna court.
Oh
here.
wow. Okay, so chords for I'm guessing devoted druid.
Yeah, devoted druid, and then he's gonna show
then
him
next
the
turn,
kill
yeah.
next turn.
Yep. All right, so devoted druid.
So Vizier Remedy says you can't get -1/-1 counters, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty good against an infect deck as well, eh?
No kidding.
Is that what
Oh,
it
you-
says? No,
Wait,
I
wait,
think
wait,
I
okay,
think you're
okay.
thinking about Malira, because I think Vizier Remedies does something else. Oh
let's see.
no!
Yeah. No. You can't put.
Oh, -1. Okay. So,
Right, so
if you're blocking Glistener Elf, it's fine.
I guess
Yeah.
no. Well, non-pump glistener elf, but anything else
Yeah.
like you're in a lot
So
of
I
trouble.
think this is infinite unless she gets some kind of interaction like a dismember.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So he now has infinite, and with infinite green,
What can he cast though?
He has
Oh, okay.
Collected
All right.
Company.
So collected company is looking for
if he hits Eternal Witness, he gets to take back the court. Then he finds the combo.
right.
If he hits Dustwatch Recruiter, you can just go through his entire deck.
Automatic. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I see a Dustwatch Recruiter and I see Tireless Tracker.
Yeah. Okay. Scoop it up.
So that's the game. Yeah, pretty cool. I thought it was a Thought Series deck, and then a surprise when I saw the Vizier. So maybe it's just a green-white Collector Company Quarter Calling deck.
But with
But
with the some
creature
value
kill.
and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe not the Azusa's, you know. You don't have to go that deep. Yeah, but
a bit
it's
too
pretty good.
much value.
Yeah. So
but
some
right,
interesting
alright.
cards that Takahiro can bring in.
Oh, I like. Yeah, I like. I saw the
Do you like
I do
Worship?
love the rhetoric. That will be good. Worship is a bad card to bring in this case, right? Do you?
Is it?
You go down.
Let's
Yeah,
have-
worship is like the worst card to bring in this case because Shake's playing.
Oh, it's just damage. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Despite
That's what I suggest.
what Shake's what
How do
Shake
I-
did
how
the
do I
last
show
time.
this card here?
Here, this one. Click on here.
Aha.
Aha. Technology.
You know, I've never actually seen this picture of Worship, and it's hilarious. Like, you look at this guy's feet.
Who is it supposed to be? Is that supposed to be Orchestra?
Some god dude, you know. Generic god dude in sandals.
I did not. Well, okay. So if it's Orchestra, it's kind of weird because but
I don't
Orchestra's
know.
wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Right?
So it could be a
maybe
guy.
it's a guy. Yeah. Maybe it's a dude.
Wait,
maybe it's
no,
dude like-
hey, let's
like
not
black
presume that these feet belong to men.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like,
Right.
but it's not hairy, so maybe it's.
Hey
a lady's one?
man, like I know guys who wax their legs too, so I don't think
okay.
that's like I don't think that's a definite sign. I mean,
And yeah, I want to believe the gods are like androgynous,
oh yeah, it's true, it's true.
but I wonder what if one of the worshippers like look up.
They could verify for us. Yeah, verify. It's like checking the morph after the game. You know, like after you're done playing a
It's-
Masters 25 draft, you're like, oh, this is my morph.
You look up and like the amazement of finding out the truth, right? You go blind or like you like just
Yeah, I
go
mean,
crazy.
Most of the time, you look up someone's skirt, you're gonna go blind anyway. So,
Oh man.
yeah. So Takahiro, I don't think too much is gonna come in for him. Maybe some amount of like spot removal, like Path to Exile or something like that. But that dilutes the collected company of the deck.
And sideboarding is hard.
Yeah, like we are talking about last round, just having the right mana cost in your sideboard. So I always default to like the cheaper cards, right? If I had to choose between boarding in Handmaster the Fells or like
Versus another like Terminator or something.
yeah,
like that,
something lower end like that. I definitely bring in the lower mana cost card, right?
Yeah.
But then it comes down to the impact that it has on the game, right? Like if you had Worship against like a burn deck,
It's like that's awesome.
yeah, or
But
Worship
if
against
you-
Affinity, like a completely linear deck, then you're like, okay,
So I expect Takahiro to kind of suss out that this is actually an impact deck.
yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not-
Despite what he saw,
Yeah, it's like no
Yeah.
impact creatures, no blink off.
Takahiro has the combo in his hand. He has tapped Temple Garden into Land Devoted Druid into Vizier Remedies.
Jeez, this is gonna be fast. Like
Yeah.
I think he needs a second land, right?
Oh, this is not bad. This no, he has the land in his hand, right? It's the card that's right at the back. It's a Feel the Ruin.
Oh,
here.
right. Okay. All right.
This is not bad though, because he has Graph Digger's Cage, so it's
So you can stop Nakao from I guess
cording.
collecting cording or collecting company.
But he's still gonna have infinite mana on turn 3, sorry. And that means that he can play out any number of Knights of Reliquary in his hand, and so on and so forth. So he's gonna get in for 1.
Wow, just one.
Because he played that last turn. Yeah,
Okay.
that's not too bad, and it's good use of his resources.
Alright, so 1 in fact.
Yep, and he draws there's so many cards in Takahiro's hand that are currently being stranded by that Graph Digger's Cage.
Okay, what do you think of Damping Sphere? Like
so
we
there's-
talk about like sideboard cards.
There's like 3 guys here tonight to play Vintage, and they're also excited about Damping Sphere. They all they're asking me for like Japanese foil copies. Foil copies, and I'm like, yeah, I think it's a good card. I think it's best in Vintage, obviously, where there are actually lands that it's kind of built to beat. I do think it's not bad in Modern because it beats. It helps.
it helps
Tron
against
matchup.
Tron and it helps against what you call
Storm.
it? Storm.
But the sheer, I mean, it says so in the flavor text, right? It's a card that does absolutely nothing. You know, it doesn't draw you a card. If the relevant rules text isn't if the rules text isn't relevant to you, then it does literally nothing. So I think it's best. I can think of it a couple of ways. In Vintage, I think it's best in a shell with like Thirst for Knowledge, so you can get rid of it if it's not a matchup that it's good in. You know, I think it might be decent in Affinity because you can give up some of your cards to slow your opponents down as a sideboard option.
It's like a Trinisphere type option, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Affinity play Trinisphere? I think it does, right?
Oh
Against Storm?
no, it's pretty bad. You would sooner play Thorn of Amethyst than play.
Oh right, okay, yeah. Thorn, it's not.
So yeah, this is infinite mana for Takahiro.
Yeah.
So he's gonna put. It's interesting that he played the forest before. He could have made infinite mana, and then played the Tyler Tracker, then laid the land, right? Then at least his infinite mana lets him crack a clue.
Oh.
Yeah, but he can go again with the Feel the Ruin.
Yeah.
So maybe he wants to do Feel the Ruin, but I think it's about the same. Is it about the same? Does he maybe can you Feel the Ruin your own land?
No, you.
Is it target opponent?
Let's see. I think it's target opponent. I don't think you can hit your own land because.
If you can Feel the Ruin your own land, then it makes a lot of sense because he hits his own land, then he gets two clues. Yeah.
It's Fields of Ruin, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Is it? I don't know. I only know what cards cost in terms of money.
Did I spell Field wrong?
It might just be lag.
Okay. Alright, let's try searching.
So Sheik's persisting with the Ingmar beatdown, but no real pump spells at the moment. It's just 2 infect, so it's two turns worth of attacking. No noble hierarchy. You got to think that Sheik's hand is full of reactive spells or 2 mana pump spells like Vines of Vastwood.
Right.
That we see at the front of his hand.
Which is also, very reactive anyway.
Yeah. So it has to be target non-basic land and opponent controls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously he's keeping the Field of Ruin open to combat any Ingmar Nexus shenanigans. We just blind to that. Yeah. So with the path clear, because Sheik taps out for the blighted agent, Takahiro can feel free to go and Field of Ruin his opponent's Ingmar Nexus.
Yeah, and I don't think.
Do you like that?
Sheik, I think it's fine.
I don't actually like Takahiro Field of Ruining the Nexus now. What this means is that he no longer has a field for the next Nexus, right?
Right, and now that
because
Sheik gets the idea, like,
yeah,
okay, I can just go.
He basically has infinite mana now, right? So he never has to realistically worry about, tapping out. He just leave one Field of Ruin open with the Vizier and the Devoted Druid. He can always kill an Enigma Nexus.
Yeah.
Okay, so you only need to go when he pulls the trigger, right?
Yeah, if Sheik starts to get more mana, then you get a bit worried.
The argument could be that because there's a blighted agent in play, you don't care anyway. It's gonna cause you problems anyway.
Or you have a second Field of Ruin.
Or you have a second Field of Ruin, and that's what you're planning to do all along.
Yeah. When you're that good again. Right?
Yeah. I didn't see it in his hand. So
no, I was like, yeah, okay.
So here's a 1 mana at the Reliquary.
If he wants to do the Field of Ruin, he should go now, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
because he also gets the clue trigger on his end, and he can pop it to play.
He can get white mana. Come on.
He should get a plains.
Basic planes, yeah.
Yeah. Because as much green as he ever needs, realistically, he will need in one lifetime.
But he still can't use it to play. All he's looking for right now is Dustwatch Recruiter. That's it.
Yeah, he can draw cards with the clues though, right? There's no like Stony Silence or anything in play.
Nope.
So he's okay on that front. I mean, he should just be cracking them now, yeah?
Yeah. There's no real.
Yeah, there's no
reason why
real
you
reason
shouldn't.
not to. And then he can slam with the Tireless Tracker.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's now Devote Druid and Ice. Is there another Vizier in the front of his hand? So he's got two sets of the combo.
Yeah. Well, obviously you don't play it right now, right?
Yeah, you know
I
what?
think so.
He still did. If Sheik has a whole bunch of pump spells, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nakao can actually use the Knight of the Reliquary. No, he just cast the Knight of the
just came to
Reliquary,
play.
my bad.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't
so
like
wait,
overextending.
does he just kill now?
Can he?
Can he? Does he have? He has vines, so he has at least has 4, right?
Alright, so
he
Mile
has-
Bokrosa, that's
he has might.
4. That's 8.
It's unblockable.
No, it's unblockable, dude.
Yeah.
Is that in Japanese? No.
No.
If it was Japanese, Nakao would know.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
He's got both ends
My
covered.
bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
He's got the vines. So this is the game.
Oh
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
no.
There we go.
Yeah.
Easy.
No, I mean like if you keep
easy
the
enough.
white open.
Yeah.
So it's
You-
1-1.
Yeah, but I don't think Takahiro gave Sheik enough equity for him to not go all in, right? Like
Yeah,
by
for sure.
building a table that large and going off that crazy with the tireless tracker and everything. Like there's no way Sheik doesn't go, right? Because he has to. If
He
not,
has
he's
to
gonna
try.
lose.
Yeah. Number one, he has to try. So no matter like what Takehiro
That's the funny thing that a lot of people kind of.
yeah.
I don't know if they miss out, but when they're bluffing, they don't bluff in a way that's plausible, right? Like they don't bluff in a way that gives the opponent your opponent that you're trying to bluff odds to call, right? Like decent rate of calling, right? Because if you build that board, there's no way that Sheik's not gonna attack you. Just go all in, right?
Yeah.
Like he has to because he's kind of priced out of anything else at that point.
Which is why I didn't like him playing like the other
two
Druid
creatures?
and the other
Yeah,
this
yeah.
thing. Like
I mean,
you
I
don't
don't-
have to go all in. You don't have to show what's in your hand.
Well, I
And
think
you
the
keep
knight
up
is
the
enough.
whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, Takahiro's in a tough spot anyway, like, right? If he doesn't find something. If he doesn't get something going, he's just gonna lose eventually.
But Sheik doesn't know
Have the
that
green light,
yeah,
lah.
he
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
he doesn't automatically.
Yeah.
Have
I think he could have skipped the Vizier and played the second elf dude, Devoted Druid.
Devoted Druid. Yeah.
Because the Vizier is a state-based effect anyway, right? It's the text of the card, the ability of the card. So you don't actually need it to have haste or summoning sickness. You don't need to be active on that turn for it to work.
So yeah, the second Devoted Druid just for redundancy, and if it happens that two of your creatures like bite the dust, then you can still.
This is an ideal start from Takahiro, matched by Sheik, of course.
Yeah, good start on both
A
sides.
lot of old ladies on both ends.
Man, what
I
do
think
you do
that's
now?
Knight or Reliquary at the back of his hand.
You go with the knight? I don't think so, right?
I'm not sure. He's gonna put this into play tap. That's kind of
Okay, so Devoted Druid first.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so maybe he's gonna draw infinite mana. That'll be great.
I don't think that was. I think that there was a way to play this turn differently. That's not. Is that a knight? I can't even see what card.
No,
that is.
that's a walking ballista.
That's a walking ballista. Oh.
So
okay.
if he can,
Oh, this is amazing then, right? Because he gets to 5 this turn. He gets to 6 this turn. He can just wrath his opponent,
Yep.
right?
Well, you can't exactly wrath the opponent.
Right, it's just 1/1/1.
He gets. Does he have 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, yeah.
With the
okay,
land in
okay,
his hand.
yeah. So of course the blighted agent first. That's
Yeah,
in
yeah, for
case,
sure.
Yeah, that's in case.
Just in case there's a mutagenic growth or something, right?
He might just play it for 2 though. That's my worry.
Yeah, I mean I can see the argument for playing it for 2. That's not
Do
bad.
you think your
either.
opponent has 2 mutagenic growths? They don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping for like infinite mana and could just like kill you. This
Yeah, right.
Damn. The value.
So what is this? This is an attack. No, he's casting another infect creature.
All right, so
So-
there's
What Sheik has going for him is that he's got the creature heavy hand, right?
Mhm.
Like if this was a game where he had all pump spells, non-mutagenic growth pump spells, and a blighted agent, he would probably have.
just
right.
scooped it up. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you make of him using the blink muff, using the breeding pool instead of the ink muff nexus to cast the blighted agent?
And it's weird. I'm not quite sure. Like maybe you want to use the blink morph to block, but there's no good reason why you should.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So
I mean, this keeps him off something like Spell Pierce and double blossoming defenses, right? Or I
Right.
mean, it's a very corner case scenario. It probably isn't ever gonna come up.
well, he still has the
Yeah, he has.
double
Yeah.
hierarchy,
So, what's the difference between 2 color mana and 3 color mana, right?
Mm.
So this is Tyler's tracker. Lay
Feel
the Field
Ruin,
Ruin.
that's good.
So he has access to Feel the Ruin on the Inkmouth, should that be the concern. And he has the first pump spell covered with the Walking Ballista.
Walking Ballista, yeah.
Yeah, and if in a pinch, if he needs to, he can add a counter to the Walking Ballista by untapping the Devoted Druid.
Well, yeah, he still has 4. All right.
Yeah, he has
Yeah, I keep forgetting that the Devoted Druid can actually
yeah,
not
without-
have to combo.
without his friend in play, yeah. But you see, I think this is why Nakao could have gone with the knight on turn 2, because now the knight's on his hand and he has no good time to play the knight. So yeah, he's gonna go for it here because I think he's thinking his opponent has less pump spells now, or has less access to less mana for the pump spells.
Yeah, and if he's
So I'm just really curious what's in Sheik's hand, right? Because she doesn't have pump spells. So he would, if not, he would have saved this. So it's either lands and more noble hierarchs, or lands and more like
more
infect
creatures,
creatures. Yeah.
more Glistener Elves and stuff like that. But I don't think he has Glistener Elves because he would have played that on turn 1, right?
Yeah, I don't
Unless
think
he
Glistener
just do
Elf
it,
is good in this
yeah.
matchup. So there's a argument that you side out some amount of Glistener Elves.
Mm. But you be playing Rancor, like you shouldn't be too
Are there
worried,
Rancors?
right?
I don't know if there are Rancors anymore. Like, I haven't... So he's gonna...
Mm. We haven't seen Impact in a very, very long
Holy,
time.
okay, so what?
Alright, I'm just gonna swing in. That's for
So
3.
for 3, he's gonna... Oh, he's got Become Immense.
No, Groundswell. So that's 4, that's 7.
Okay, and he has the Ballista activation covered with the
Why?
Become Immense. Oh,
Blossoming Defense, so that's plus 6.
and now has
So that's
Hexproof.
9.
Yeah. And now he has the big... Oh, that's
And
Distortion,
Distortion Strike, okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, wow. There we go.
Scoopity doop. Yeah, in fact.
Easy enough.
in fact,
Yeah.
what we thought was a collector company deck at the
Yeah.
beginning. It turns
Well,
out, yeah.
we
it's
thought it
not
was a
just
spell
Impact.
queller deck at the
Oh,
beginning.
yeah, the Nightfall type deck. But,
Yeah.
Surprise!
I'm surprised Takahiro went for the activation on the ballista pump on his turn. I think he'd be in such a better position if he just kept the Feel the Ruin open
And just waited, right?
and just waited to the end of his opponent's turn, right? Because the idea, in fact, is that you wanna make sure that you pass a combat phase, you get to untap after a combat phase, right?
Oh, well.
Yeah. Oh well,
That was strange.
that's a good game though. It was a lot quicker than the last one.
Oh,
about,
yeah. for sure.
about twice as fast.
All right, we are going for a
Oh,
break, but we'll come
He's saying the Distorted Strike is a sorcery.
I have a feeling that was all at the... Oh.
Maybe
yeah.
he was in combat. He was already in combat, right? Because the thing was tapped, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
you're
is
right.
a sorcery. Okay, I've got to go and speak with Sheikh after this. No, but that's the thing. Like, he could have played the Distorted Strike.
Yeah, but it would change the way Takahiro played, I guess.
He only had one Walking Ballista
Yeah.
activation, and that was problematic because Sheikh had Blossoming Defense on top of that, and on top of that is
Yeah.
like got the Groundswell, so wouldn't have been relevant. But
Yeah.
gotta tell Sheikh that hey
Yeah,
man, that's a sorcery. Chill.
I think the real problem was the activation, the Walking Ballista activation. Right,
Yeah.
because in any scenario where your opponent has a card that would help the Blighted Agent survive till the next turn, it's a card that also pumps the creature, right?
Yeah,
So if you only have 2 counters left to spend on anything,
you can just wait.
you
right?
just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to wait until your opponent's turn for his combat phase. But similarly, if he has 2 attackers, waiting is the same thing, right?
Yeah, and like you can take that 2 points of impact, right? If Sheikh doesn't know that he can just like fire it off, you know, he can this thing. Freak of Nature is asking, is the other caster Ben?
Yeah.
Are you?
Hey, what's up? It's Hilmi, yeah?
Is that Hilmi?
Yeah, it's Hilmi.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, just this guy I used to come and play here once in a while.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know if it's spell sequencing. I think the fact that he had a card in his hand meant that he could represent other things. I feel like Takahiro was beat no matter what because he only had 1 counter left. You know, pre-combat, Sheik can just play his pump spell. And then when Takahiro moves to shoot it, and then he plays blossoming defenses, and he just dies from there. So I think that's fine. I think there's no real problem there.
Sheikh, Sheikh wouldn't, do you embolden Sheikh more? Like, would he have like, okay, I'm really just going.
But
to
he was at
strike
9
now.
though, so he needed a distortion strike for it to be lethal.
So he needed to cast a distortion strike first.
Yeah.
And then Nakao would add a counter in response.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do this, and then anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's over. I think we can just talk to the players about it. Yeah.
Okay, we are going to go for a break. We'll be back for round 3, so don't go away. Twilight Zone.
Okay. Twilight Zone.
Remember, you can join us on the stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Singapore time, twitch.tv/GreyOgre. You can join us on YouTube as well. Watch all the replays. We won't respond in real life, so the best thing you can do is to join us on Twitch. But it's youtube.com/GreyOgreGames. And last but not least, if you want to find out more information about the Grey Ogre Games Invitationals, make sure you go down to greyogregames.com. All right, we'll see you guys in a bit, so don't go away.
Start your journey on the Grey Ogre Games Invitational for 2017.
Everyone stands a shot to qualify for the championships by participating in our daily and monthly events leading up to the seasonal qualifiers. Earn points by playing the format of your choice, and you...
Hello everyone, and welcome back to our stream of our weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts, alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley.
Twilight Zone, baby.
Yeah.
Twilight Zone. It's getting a bit melancholy in here.
And this is... I'm excited.
We got some...
It doesn't sound like I'm excited.
We got some stuff going on in this match.
The jank. The real jank. Okay.
Arnold playing...
Of course.
The foiled out, double-sleeved...
Triple sleeve. Not
triple
double
sleeved. He's got the sleeves. You can see it here, the gold inlay on the sleeves.
Trim,
I think that looks
class.
Great. I cannot get enough of that. So playing Jund. Been playing Jund for as long as I've been doing this. Yeah. Probably been playing Jund since it was Jund, right? Since Tarmogoyf came out, and, since Dark Confidence were a thing, he's been playing Jund.
Yep. On the other side of the table is Andrian.
He's playing some stuff.
Man.
Heartless Summoning.
Yeah, Heartless Summoning Eldrazi.
Yeah. And I saw him playing in between round 1, and stuff was happening.
Yeah.
Things were happening on the battlefield.
His deck like goes crazy. Like you can have because he plays 4 Simeon Spirit Guides, which means that you can get Heartless Summoning on turn 1.
Yep.
And then turn 2 Thought Knots here.
Yep.
Turn 3 Reality Smasher. Fine, Reality Smasher not so big. Thought Knots here can be killed by Lightning Bolt. Whatever. I don't care.
And I saw him he has a Filigree Familiar in his deck. Don't know if you remember that one, the 3 mana for the 2/2 from Kaladesh. When it comes into play, you gain life, then you draw a card when it goes away. And he had 2 Heartless Summonings on the battlefield, so he'd play it and it would go away, draw a card. Played a Matter Reshaper, it would die, he'd get another one. It was just, stuff was going on.
It's quite hilarious, and here we go.
So it's 4 mana. So I think he probably wants to cast a
Thought Knots. Yeah.
Thought Knot. Oh no, he's going to cast. What is going on?
Why doesn't?
Do you know what this card is?
The something more thing, I forget.
Yeah, and he gains 3 life. I think it's called Engulfing More. It's got a merge. No, it's not.
Engulfing.
No, it's not. It's I
don't know. Okay. I know it's more. And then like I forget.
Abundant
more. There we
more.
go.
So here we go. We bring up screen eight colorless mana for 6/4 the merge.
When you cast Abundant More, I don't know why Andrian didn't attack that. That would have been 3 more damage.
3
You know,
more damage.
more.
3
damage.
more damage.
All right, sacrifice a creature. Sure, whatever.
Liliana.
Man, I think Andrian should have just cast the Thought Knots here back there.
That's what the people wanted to see. Yeah, you
Mhm.
take the Liliana of the Veil, right? He went for the sexy play.
The cool, like,
Yeah.
hey man, I'm on the feature match now, man.
So now we
Look
go
at me.
thought Knots here, and we're gonna see Arnold's hand.
Oh wow,
Which is
4 lightning bolts.
Quad lightning bolts.
What?
It's a good job that Andrian's got 21 life.
Hey Capolo, what's up? Ilham also, what's up?
The chat-
Andrian, my boy.
The
my
chat
boys.
coming to life
Yeah.
for the janky Heartless Summoning deck. This is what
Oh,
the people
wow.
want to see.
TwitchCon 2017 badge. Okay, cool.
Humble
That
brags.
is cool.
Humble
Yeah.
brags.
Humble brags. Humble brags. You get invited to 2017. I think we're Twitch partners, but we
Are
don't
we?
get invited. Yeah, we don't get invited to
TwitchCon, Twitch partners in the
2017.
loosest sense of
Yeah,
the term. Twitch
exactly,
partner.
Like, sure, we
Yeah.
have people, I guess.
Yeah, scavenging ooze.
I'm curious why Andrian didn't.
Display the lightning bolts. Display all of them.
I don't know why he didn't take the scavenging ooze. So that's very curious. I didn't get invited. I paid my ticket. Same thing, same exact difference.
Well, Lamwa wastes.
Oh no, is he gonna cast the abundant more? No, right?
No,
I
you
think
don't
it's
want to.
the
You don't want to give. You don't want to
yeah.
give Arnold more cards.
filigree
So
familiar.
here we go. Filigree Familiar.
Again, gaining more life.
Yeah, always good against 4 lightning bolts.
And he's definitely gonna be casting that abundant more off of you know. All right, so swings in.
Attacks
Liliana
on him.
dies. Sure. Oh wow, he's going to just abundant more.
Wow. So he's gonna let Arnold draw a card.
Well, the lightning bolt, I guess. Lightning bolt you. Lightning bolt you.
So lightning great. The Filigree Familiar. Draw.
Oh sure, draw
Adrian's
a
gonna
card.
draw
Okay,
cards. Yeah.
no problem. I think that's why he was trying to prevent that. The lightning bolts. Like he knows the filigree familiar is not long for this earth,
Yeah.
and so
So Liliana.
there goes another Liliana. And Andrea, Arno actually getting close to dying here. Man, Andrian, why didn't you take the scavenging ooze? You were supposed to take the scavenging ooze. Alright.
Here we go. So another Filigree Familiar.
Yeah, filigree familiar here.
So Filigree Familiar
Gain some life.
does not look as good as Dark Confident.
No.
Not quite as
I don't think
good.
it's not close. Yeah, so I think in Andrian here, like he sequenced it wrong. I think
Wow,
definitely
and
could
Heartless
have done
Summoning
that
to
a
the
little bit
graveyard. There you
better.
go. Probably not as good when you have 6 mana. You can cast all your spells.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine to discard to the
Yeah, and
Liliana.
you just feel like Arnold's turned the corner here right now.
Mm-hmm.
Scavenging ooze can start exiling creatures, gaining some more life if you need to.
Mhm.
Dark Confident just going to draw you some cards. We know he's got 2 lightning bolts left in hand still. Yeah, Arnold looking at the hand.
Oh,
He's going to exile 2 cards. Yep. Gain
Yeah.
2 life. Exile the Thought Not Seer.
Yeah. Oh man, you have to exile like the
Arnold, cool as a cucumber.
yeah.
Just making stuff happen.
No, I think Andrew. Oh, he doesn't get rid of the World Breaker.
So I think in response to the trigger, he's using the World Breaker ability to in a green sacrifice a land, return World Breaker to your hand. It's got graveyard. You can get it back.
Capolo's asking, is he playing old standard? Yeah,
He's playing
That's about
something.
it.
He's playing something.
something. Yeah.
He's playing some cards. So in response, yeah, it's going to get exiled
Yeah.
anyway because the World Breaker triggers on the stack. Adrian loses a land, and then Arnold's going to do it again,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine. You know.
So yeah, man, Andrian just sequenced it all wrong this game. like just all types of wrong.
Yeah, that scavenging use is good as well. That scavenging use is
number one, like you should. Okay, so just talking about like the most recent play, like scavenging use is on Battlefield. If you let your opponent untap all with
like
all his
mana.
lands,
Yeah.
like you're never gonna get back that Wall Breaker no matter what.
I think they're talking about it now, but I think it doesn't matter because he's gonna have to keep putting that on the stack, right, to get it back.
Yeah.
In response to each scavenging use trigger, but he's never gonna.
Yeah,
he's never gonna get. He's not gonna win that battle. Like two and a green sacrifice land versus single green. You're not gonna win that one.
Arno has like 4 green sources.
Arno's got all the green.
Yeah.
He's
got all the green, all that money, all the.
Yeah,
all that
blood crypt untapped.
Lightning bolt, I think.
Yeah, on the Filigree Familiar. Then he's gonna get in with the squad. Attack for 8.
Lethal? That's
no,
it?
Attack for
Oh,
8.
no.
No,
Okay,
no,
sorry.
Yeah.
Arno's at 8. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So,
Lambwa Waste. This is a draw. Thought Not Seer doesn't look good against the 6/6 scavenging use. You can see Lightning Bolt and Inquisition of Kozilek.
Yeah, you take the lightning bolt.
Take the
of
Lightning
course,
Bolt,
yeah.
right?
So yeah, no matter how cool, for those of you at home, and Andrew, I know you're gonna watch this again. I don't care how cool your deck is, play good Magic.
Play.
Yeah, that Liliana.
Yeah, and Arno's just drawing all the cards now. Look at that. It just restocked the hand in one fell swoop.
Can he kill this turn? That's one.
So I think he's going for it, right? He's no, he can't. So that's 9
That's
damage.
9. Yeah,
down
that's
to
not
2.
enough.
Tarmogoyf.
Definitely gonna.
Yeah.
The only out that Andrian has is just a bot wipe.
Yeah, all his dust.
All his
That would
dust,
be good,
yeah.
wouldn't it? I don't think he's playing any.
So yeah, so that's the thing. I think the deck is cool. The deck is like, okay, so had Andrian gone like turn 3 Thought Not Seer you, he wouldn't have lost one abundant more, right?
Yeah.
Thought Not Seer you, get that Liliana out of your hand. You take a bit more damage from your Bob, and you're gonna take 3 more damage from this Matter Reshaper. Next turn, once I scope out your hand, especially since it doesn't look like Andrian's running any main board Inquisition of Kozilek, main board Thought Seizers, then you go, okay, I'm gonna drain you even more. Although he could play, ostensibly he could play the other one. Who's the other guy that makes you discard 2 cards? Distended Mindbender.
Oh, Distended Mindbender.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Niche. Niche.
No, not niche.
Niche
not
tech.
Niche. Good.
Niche tech.
Good stuff.
Only in one deck, the Heartless Summoning deck.
Good stuff.
Adrian's gone deep into the sideboard. Like, there's a lot of cards coming out, right?
Yeah.
And in the sideboard as well, I saw a couple of Titans presents. Do you remember that one? 3 mana instant.
Gosh, wow.
Reveal a card and exile type creature
fun.
powerless and that.
That is fun.
That's a thing, apparently.
Yeah, but 3 mana is a little bit too much.
It's a lot, right? Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, this is just one of those decks that people play in Modern, right? Just some random.
It's like, hey, I'm going to
combo
show
deck.
up, and then I totally did not prepare for this deck.
It needs Heartless Summoning. I think that's the
I don't think
I think it
needs
does.
Heartless Summoning.
I think
Come
it
on,
does.
look at it. Like turn 2 Matter Reshaper, just like Tron, just like Green Black Tron. Turn 3
Yeah, but
could have been a Thought Not.
It's not as good as Green Black Tron though.
I know. It's.
It can play that. It can play.
Yeah,
I know,
you can
I
go
know he's
along
playing.
those
I know he's
axes,
playing
yeah.
Reality Smasher as well, right? So he's playing. So he's playing the 3/4/5. And
You
then
know,
he's
so
got
if
some
you-
other stuff going
if-
on that's less Tronny.
If he was playing like the standard Mindbender, like I would have taken that card like turn 3, the standard Mindbender. Take that card away from you. Take the chromatic sphere or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
And Sylvan Scrying or whatever nonsense that you might have in the hand. I'm going to strip away 2 of your essentially a Tron land and your payoff. Right, and now I've got a 6/4 on the battlefield. No, I don't have a 6/4. I have a 5/5 on the battlefield. So, could be good. Like I'm rooting for you, Andrian. Come on.
People want to see it. No
Yeah,
one wants to see
please.
Jun win.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, Andrian. We love you, Arno, but come on, Andrian. You can do it.
We respect your choice of inner sleeves as well with a little gold. I just really like those. I don't know.
Look,
Here we go.
He's got this standard
He's got it.
Mindbender.
He's got it.
This standard Mindbender.
Wow, we've gone deep. I don't even know.
What
land
land
is
is that? No, oh no.
Thoughtseize, going to see an Eldrazi.
Oh no. Oh no. The standard mindbender is probably the standard mindbender is the only thing that you can take. Yeah.
What land is this?
Oh wow. That's the one where if you discard a card, you can put it back on top of your library.
What land is that? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I forget what land that is. Come on, somebody in the chat.
Is it from Shadows over Innistrad?
Yeah, it's from Shadows. It's from Shadows. If you
Okay.
discard a card, like something of madness or I forget.
Okay, well,
what's
double Eldrazi Temple.
there we go.
Could have been a turn 3 Reality Smasher. It's a turn 3 Matter Shaper. Lightning
Mhm.
Bolt. Get the trigger. See a Warping Well
We just put it back in the hand.
in the hand.
Yep. That's gonna get rid of Bob. That's gonna get rid of.
It is. It's going to stop Collective Brutalities.
Currently, it's gonna get rid of a
Yeah. Oh, and
Tarmogoyf.
Adrian has decided to feed the clan. That is interesting.
Well, his stuff are big. His stuff are
It
really
is, but
big.
is gaining life against Jundek. This is the cyborg card you want.
No. I don't
No.
think
So I
Yeah,
I feel like that's a card for the that's the burn matchup, right? That's
Yeah.
so going to see Liliana.
no.
Liliana ticking up. Liliana, no pressure on the board. That is just. But with that land in play, is anything discarded not going back to the top of the deck anyway?
Yeah, but I don't think you want to put it back onto the top. Like you're just gonna get stuck. Okay, so he's gonna produce a 1/1.
Oh, the Eldrazi
Oh, one
spawn.
Scion, yeah. Ostensibly like to pressure.
Slowly.
Very, very.
He's going to
very
draw. He's
slowly.
going to draw a card. He's drawn a World Breaker, discarding the World Breaker.
Okay, so I think the standard mindbender comes out this turn. No, he needs double
And he needs
black.
black.
He needs black.
So that's a Heartless Summoning. Hang on a second.
Wait a minute. No, he needs double black.
I don't think that.
Wait.
I don't think that is a.
That is a distended mindbender. I know that art.
So we'll bring it up on the screen. So I think Descendant Mindbender has the emerge cost for 5 black, but it has a regular cost of 8. And he's cast it for his regular cost. I think that's what the players are just clarifying. So yeah, Descendant Mindbender has a mana cost of 8, as brought up, but emerge 5 black. So he just sacrificed the Eldrazi Scion.
He just hard cast.
He just hard cast it.
He hard cast a Descendant Mindbender. That's crazy.
That's what the people want to see.
That is nuts.
You know, Liliana ticks down, deals with it, and a
Yeah,
World
World
Breaker
Breaker, gonna
targeting
get rid of
your
yep.
get rid of the Raging Ravine.
Yeah.
That's not bad. World Breaker.
That is a nice.
Not
that
bad.
is very nice. Is World Breaker gonna die though?
Tarmogoyf.
Maybe. Yep.
Sacrifice
so
a World Breaker. Has the option to bring it back.
Yeah, but I think he's got another World Breaker. Does he? No.
No, just
Okay,
a
so
Matter Shaper.
Matter Shaper's fine.
Yeah,
It's a good card.
just thinking about the lands.
Yeah.
And Adrian cracks the Bloodstained Mire. Arnold cracks Bloodstained Mire.
Man, this is.
Stomping Ground. Having a little look at the graveyard, seeing.
Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 types. 4 types.
Yep.
And just creatures in just creatures in Andrian's graveyard. I like that. I like the land the discard thing land.
Yeah,
something-
it's
something.
niche.
That's very cool.
Niche, Abrupt Decay targeting Matter Shaper.
Alright, okay.
I think that's fine. Let's see
Gonna
what comes
flip
off the top.
over.
Fatal Push.
Fatal
Oh,
push. Okay, I'm
to
just
the
gonna
hand.
keep that.
yeah.
Unfortunately, no black mana.
Yeah,
right now.
Adrian's got Heartless Summoning in hand as well. And the black mana, he just needs a Swamp or a Lamwa Waste to be
Yeah.
able to cast it. Yeah. Down to 11. Yeah, you're going to sacrifice getting rid of that Waste, get the World Breaker back.
Does he have another land?
He does not. So he's only got 6 mana now.
Okay. So he just needs to peel like a land off the top.
There, wow, he
Yeah,
finds
that's
it.
easy. That's easy.
Thanks for the
Easy game. Does
Sacrifice.
he not want to break the
Sank-
sanctum? Do you not want to break the sanctum? Come on, Adrian. Andrew, remember there's a sanctum trigger on the stack.
Oh, the expensive lands have gone flying.
Oh yo.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, what's your target here? Which one? I think it doesn't really matter, right?
No, I take the green sauce. I take the I take the green and red sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, realizing. Oh no, you don't crack the sanctum.
Hasn't cracked the sanctum.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going for it.
Okay, all right.
We're getting there.
There we
We're
go.
getting there.
There we go. Okay, then you look for thought knots here.
He's gone past the Thought Knots here. The second card in this deck.
No.
Gone past another one. Oh, he's gone for another Distended Mindbender. Interesting choice considering Arnold has no cards in hand.
Yeah, no. Oh, the emerald. Oh, okay.
Oh, here we
Alright,
go.
so that's what you go for. No. That's the correct. That feels very correct. Yes.
Yeah, and he's counting. Uh-oh. How many types do you have? That's the question.
Land.
Well,
Unfortunately,
he needs 7 types. He doesn't have 7 types. Yeah, but
So you're gonna get there.
he'll get there. Yeah, so he's got a couple.
Scavenging Ooze would be the best draw for Arno this turn.
Yeah, it's.
So what? Land and creature is all that he has in graveyard. He could have the artifact creature. Yep.
There it is.
There we go.
So we're going to see
yeah,
Filigree Familiar. Gain 2 life.
Yep.
Roadblock. Worldbreaker Swing. You like him?
Oh yeah. I
Just come in,
definitely,
crashing
yeah,
in.
because that Filigree Familiar.
Oh, passes the turn. Okay. Colligan's Command. Whoa.
Shoot it for 2 and take back a creature. I think. Arno, what creature does Arno have?
Oh,
okay,
Bloodbraid Elf.
is
Okay.
Pretty good.
I like that.
Bloodbraid Elf is nice. Very nice.
Bloodbraid Elf. We're going Cascading. First one of the night. No. Ooh.
Damnation.
Damnation.
Close,
No,
close.
can't use that. Oh, Dark Confident.
Bob.
Wow.
That's okay.
We like
that's
that.
fine. Yeah.
No,
dude.
Bloodbraid Elf into Dark Confident. Oh.
So you see, Bloodbraid Elf belongs in this deck, right?
Oh, exiling Spirit Guide. Counting the mana. Feed the clan. Gain 10 life. Okay.
He gets so much life. This is
Okay, interesting.
ridiculous. But it's an instant in the graveyard. So he's got
Yeah,
creature,
there's the Landmark
instant.
Waste. Okay. So now we can cast Heartless Summoning.
Just Fatal Push.
Just Fatal Push. Just get rid of the Bob.
Yeah, you don't want the Bob there. Bob
Yeah.
goes.
Just do it. Pull the trigger.
The Bob.
No,
The Bob.
he's thinking it. He's
No, not the
Heartless Summoning.
No, come on. Andrian play good magic.
Oh, he's thinking
Come
about
on,
the
Andrian.
Emrakul though, isn't he? He's thinking about it.
Can
he
cast
wants
the
it.
Emrakul?
Oh,
No, he needs 1 more mana. He's
yeah,
got only.
yeah.
He needs the enchantment to hit the ground. Oh no.
He's played it.
Does he have enough? No, he doesn't.
Wow. He's betting on that Feed the Clan to get him through to the next turn.
No, but that Bob though, that's the.
So Heartless Summoning, 1 black for enchantment. Creature spells you cast cost 2 less, 2 colorless mana less. All creatures you control get -1/-1. Now that means that Tarmogoyf is going to kill that Worldbreaker now, whereas before it wouldn't have.
Yeah. So that's why I didn't like the Heartless Summoning. Like you could hold on to the Heartless Summoning because next turn if you draw a land, you can Heartless Summoning and get the Emerald.
And the Scavenging Ooze. Oh.
No, okay, so.
Oh, Andrew.
No, Arnold, you have to do it now. Arnold, you have to do it now before he casts the spell, and he can cast the Emrakul.
So that's 4 types
no,
there.
so that's
Artifact,
4.
creature.
That's
-6.
11.
Yeah, there it
And
is.
there we go,
Here we
okay.
go. Arnold, what's going on?
Yep.
Well, what damage? What damage can be done, right? Just
Oh
attacking.
my
just
gosh.
attacking your
Oh,
Dark
wow.
Confident
Not
and
what-
Scavenging Ooze.
What damage can be done? You
What?
are kidding. Arnold, you messed up. Arnold, come on. You know it's coming. He searched for the Emrakul. You saw it. Oh,
having a little
no.
count. Having a little count. Emrakul
Yeah, that's a
resolve.
12. Dude, that's a 12-12. Like,
It's not bad. Can't be targeted by instance. Is that what it does?
yep. Can't be targeted by instance. You're going to lose your biggest guy, which is Probably a Scavenging Ooze. Like if I were Andrian, like I'd swing that Scavenging Ooze straight into the
Well, the Tarmogoyf goes in
Amaku.
as well, right? You know, Adrian's going to have his turn. He's going to with
Oh
Armor.
yeah.
So
Okay,
Tarmogoyf.
So you use all the mana. Okay, so this is what you do with Amaku turn, right? You use all the mana, exile all the unique cards in Arnold's graveyard,
Yeah.
and possibly your graveyard as well. Not targeting the creature. So the Planeswalker is one. The
Lands.
the land,
The spells.
you know, and then attack with both the Tarmogoyf and the Scavenging Ooze. Andrew gets to block with both die, and then next turn, you know, Bob. So yeah, so he's got to resolve the Bob. Okay,
Oh, an abrupt
Takes
decay
two,
on your
okay.
own Dark Confident.
Oh yeah, and then
okay.
abrupt decay on your own Dark Confident. Oh, that's like game. That is game. Come on, Andrew, you got to.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Abrupt
no,
decay.
that's fine.
That's fine.
It's very fine.
That's fine.
It's very, very okay. Yeah, I'm gonna swing you your two biggest guys. I'm gonna block you know, with my giants.
No, let me play.
No. I'm just
My
gonna
turn.
I'm gonna exile all your stuff. I'm gonna exile. Why is he exiling the Tarmogoyf to gain Arnold life? No, Andrew, that's not how it works. You should prevent future Tarmogoyfs from being very big. So you take out all the unique spells, which is
Start your journey on the Grey Ogre Games Invitational for 2017.
Everyone stands a shot to qualify for the championships by participating in our daily and monthly events leading up to the seasonal qualifiers. Earn points by playing the format of your choice, and you might find yourself vying for a piece of the $5,000 prize pool.
Hello everyone and welcome back to round 3 of our weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. It's more than modern. My name is Mick. I am your host for tonight. We are watching the match here between Edward Koch and Ong Yong Sen. Edward with a very nice, albeit suggestive playmat. I would love to see that Liliana Chandra playmat somewhere, but still in the sleeve. The playmat has a sleeve. Cool. Never thought of that. Anyway, Edward playing maybe Mardu or red black Pyromancer. It looks like Yongsen is blue black control, blue black something. I don't know. Nice land. I like the unstable island. It looks very cool. Do not like the forest, do not like the plains. I like the mountain too. So the blue and the red ones are very nice. The black, green and white ones, they're very like, it's not differentiating itself enough, you know? Alright, so taking some quick damage there. I don't have the great roll. Okay, so Edward is not playing Mardu Pyromancer. In fact, he is playing red white, or looks like Boros Burn. Man, he's flicking through the cards really fast. Yeah. Youngson will probably want to get rid of that in due time. Does he have I think he has a Fatal Push, so this shouldn't be too much of an issue. You can wait for Edward to like fire off something. Alright, decides to go for Fatal Push right here and looks for just a swamp, I hope, which will mitigate some of the damage. Yeah. So Yongsen is a man of good taste. You know, unstable islands, but unhinged. You know, still John Avon art, but unhinged swamps. There we go. Edward here. Lava spike you down to 11. Does he have 11 points of burn in hand. Can Yongsen actually gain a little bit of life here? He is going to try to Inquisition of Kozilek. Gonna Boros Charm you down to 7. So Yongsen is dead to 2 cards, Boros Charm and a Lightning Bolt of some sort. But Edward here does not have any more gas in hand. And Yongsen dropping down to double bolt range now, which is a little bit dangerous. Yeah, but Edward is not out of this game yet. Not by a long shot. Did you want to join the stream?
Are you live?
Yeah, of course.
It's really cold.
Yeah, of course. They know that. If you've watched the stream in the last 3 months, you would know that our air conditioner is either super hot or super cold.
It's like being in a fridge.
Or being in an oven. Or both.
Oh, yeah.
Or both. At the same time. At the same time too. Hey, can you close the door? Will you open? Come on, man. What's up with that? So here we go. Young Pyromancer. Being at 6 is the same as being at 5, it seems. And I think Yongsen, oh, wow, that could have ended very, very badly for Yongsen. Having entered the battlefield tapped is not a good thing, for sure. Alright, he gets to untap, which is great. So this is Grixis something. Beats in for 2 and just passes the turn. Edward here looking for a critical mass of burn spells, so they can just fire it all in Yongsen's face. Thoughtseize here would not be very helpful. Just beats in again, goes down to 11. Edward here cannot be... It cannot be that he has been drawing lands this entire time. So he's probably just going to fire off burn spell, burn spell, burn spell, burn spell, burn spell, burn spell. But Yongsen has... Alright, so Kalitas here going to try to gain him a little bit of life. Hopefully. So Edward has to fire off a burn spell here. Yongsen does have another untapped blue source. And I think there's going to be a Boros Charm coming up soon. So he's got to exile 3 cards at least. 1, 2... Yeah. No Boros Charm, it seems. Alright, so bring you down to 1. I guess that's fine. But Yongsen here is going to be gaining all that life back from the Kalitas, and now he's got a Snapcaster Mage with Logic Knot. Or with the ability to Logic Knot the spell. So obviously Kalitas has to be swinging in, right? Snapcaster gonna show you all the lands. And I don't like that Snapcaster. I think he should have saved that Snapcaster for the Logic Knot, unless he's got another Snapcaster, but that's not enough. That's not enough. Yeah, I don't think that added any value to the play there. Lightning Helix, but that's not going to be enough. And Edward scoops it up, just drawing 4 lands straight. That's a bit unfortunate. Very fortunate for Yongsen though, and Edward definitely showing it. Just nod your head, just nod your head and smile. Nobody can hear you smile.
I'm not here.
Not here.
I'm not here.
Then why are you watching? Go back to work.
I just want to see. done already. I'm just.
Oh, I'm done already.
Yeah. Stop mock. Why are you mocking me on
No,
this
work
stream?
is never done.
Oh?
Yeah,
It's never done.
work is never done. When's the next GP? I just talked about Ben. Like me and Ben were just talking about you.
Oh yeah, I
and
was here when you guys were talking about
Yeah.
me. I was just sitting at the back.
damn, I can't lie and say like no,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
we're
you said
unhappy.
horrible things.
Yeah, we're unhappy with your performance. Definitely think you can do better. We're gonna give you a second chance.
What?
Uh,
When's GP Singapore?
GP Singapore is 23rd of June, I think.
Oh.
That week.
Wow.
You guys are operating GP Singapore,
I
right?
think we are.
Please tell me that you guys are, because like I'll be really upset if Grill Games
Why?
is
Yeah.
not going to be at GP Singapore.
Yeah.
That is a travesty.
We'll definitely be at GP Singapore.
Capolo, what's up? What's up, Andrea?
Meek. That's what he
Me kick. Oh no, it's just ice. Okay.
said. There's no
It'll be funny. It'll be funny if there's like a J. Jik. Mickey Jiki.
Mickey Jiggy.
Yeah.
I only know Kiki Jiggy.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like the
The Mickey.
Mickey Jiki. Yeah. Make more copies of Mickey.
Oh?
Please pay my flight to GP Singapore. I can't pay your flight, man. I can pay for your flight. But oh yeah, Ben is here. He can give me the tokens. That's right. Oh.
When are you gonna go
Okay,
claim your
okay.
tokens?
I don't know.
Wait, is he
Was-
still here though? He might have left already.
Oh no, Ben, please don't tell me you went home. There goes my cab ride. Damn it. Oh, heal me. Sorry, can't do that. Can only sponsor like one Twitch streamer. Those that went to TwitchCon 2017 and paid for their tickets and streams modern MTG. For those of you, gonna give a shout out to Capolo42. Yeah, his streams kind of entertaining. I usually sneak in as a anonymous viewer once in a while. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently there were some complaints about last week's stream.
Oh?
So I don't know. Yeah.
What were the complaints?
I don't know, but Andrea, like immediately after the stream, Andrea messages me on Facebook and tells me, Mick, there's something I forget was that, and like people were like bullying me or something like
Must
that.
not have been very
We do
important,
not-
because you can't remember.
No, I know it was along the line. Like I know, he was unhappy, and it had to do with like bullying or the thing. We do not promote cyberbullying here, by the way. It's about like people not believing in him or something in that lines.
Weird.
I don't know, but it's James and Alfian. So that's like a weird combo. We run the stream like a soccer team, right? There's no your starting lineup is not permanent,
Yeah.
right? Like for example,
People switch
this
it
week.
up.
Yeah, exactly. We have Jamie
Oh,
on
yeah.
the stream today. So
Hi.
unfortunate for you all, but
Because I know nothing.
yes, you know nothing. Jamie's no.
No, I like how Edward's playmat is still in the plastic.
Yeah. No, the playmat has a sleeve.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but why?
Playmat protector. Wow, Povidizing is asking what webcam are you using? I'm free to share with you. It's a Logitech C922. Whatever we do for the show, I definitely want to just share with you guys. Like there's a lot of work that goes into it. There's a lot of pre-production, and as much as I gripe about not having like a good stand or whatever, not, I think we're doing okay. I think the stream's okay. My voice is a little bit drony.
Oh no, it's
No?
a very nice voice.
Oh, thank you very much.
No, you have to make it purposely deeper.
I want a sleeve playmat for I want a sleeve for my playmat. Triple sleeve playmat, yeah, for sure, man. Like perfect sleeve the playmat.
Sleeve the playmat so much until you can't even see the original art for it anymore.
Yeah, no, and then the sleeve has to have the border.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
the character guard type
yeah,
thing.
Yeah. And then you put the entire
Right.
sleeve into a top loader for the sleeve.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then get it graded.
Yeah. You can see the gold plate on the top for the playmat.
9.8. It's like, where did the 0.2 go to? I just bought this. I didn't even take it out of the box. Yeah, anyway.
What are you doing
good.
now?
I love that the chat is responsive. So this is what, well, I was telling Ben, like, round 3 is like Twilight Zone magic. It's
Oh?
like we don't talk about magic in round 3. Like you guys can, you guys can watch, right? You guys have eyes. You guys know what's going on, right? I don't have to explain everything.
Can the only thing they hear, is it only our voices? Can they hear what Edward and Yongsen are
No,
saying?
no. I switched off the mic.
Oh.
Also, if I switch on the mic, like the audio doesn't come through properly
Oh, I
because
see.
the distance is like way too long.
Oh. So we can actually, oh my god, we can roleplay as Edward and Yongsen.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Oh.
This is the first. Oh my god, I never thought of that.
Yeah,
This is the first
let
time.
me roleplay as Edward.
Okay, I'll do
yes.
Yongsen.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Hmm.
Mulligan.
Oh, let me look at my hand. Okay.
okay,
Yeah,
looks
you can go
good.
first.
Okay, Scry. I'm going to keep. Oh, you start so fast. Oh, okay. Oh, it's not a land. Shh. I've been
I'm just
discovered.
providing voices for them.
I draw. I lay a land. Crack a land and Serum Visions. Oh, I would have thought you get rid of the Goblin Guide as fast as possible. No, that's what Edward should be saying.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought you would have gotten rid of the goblin guy. It lacks the effect that you already just said it.
Haha.
So did he get land from that? No, right?
No, he's gonna get a basic island.
Ooh, unstable.
No, but your Goblin Guide does not, I do not fear your Goblin Guide. It
Yeah,
does
man.
not disturb me.
Yeah.
Instead, I will set up my next 2 turns using a Serum Visions. Since I have the Fatal Push in hand. Haha. Bottom these 2. And now it is your turn, sir.
Alright, I draw. I play
Sick. Eric Mesa.
Eric
Is Eric
Mesa.
Mesa?
Yes, it was one or the other. Eric Mesa.
Oh no, a Snap Custom Mage that I
I'll
cannot
attack
cast.
with Goblin Guide. I play a
Lava Spike.
Lava Spike.
Hey man, you don't know your cards very well, man.
Well then.
But I thought you didn't you build this deck? Did you borrow this deck?
I did borrow this deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't remember what the
What are you trying to find?
is that a basic mountain?
Yeah, that's a basic mountain.
Yeah, I'm so good at this game. I can tell what a basic mountain looks like.
Wow, I do not like all these main phase burns, but it looks like Yongsen's just like hire me, mate. I wish we could.
Yes, ask Mick to hire you.
I just had a conversation with Jamie before we started the stream.
Oh?
If I ever do lose my job, like
Oh,
this,
yeah,
this
yeah,
is not definitely not enough to
Yeah, man.
maintain. But it's great for the Grey Ogre brand.
Yes.
From what I understand, did anybody talk to you about the stream?
About me.
I feel like Joe. Okay, Ben I trust. But I feel like Joe's like always lying to me when he comes in
Oh?
and then tells me like, "Hey Mick, there were people when we were at Seattle. There were people talking about the stream. It's like who's that crazy
Is it?
like Singaporean guy, like crazy Asian guy and like British guy who like talks
I'm
a lot
sure
on the
I'm sure
stream.
people watch the stream and come to talk to them about it.
No, these numbers are fake. This is
Oh.
all fake news. Look, four viewers on Facebook. That's all fake news.
Oh yeah? It's
totally
it's
fake
Mick 1,
news.
Mick 2, Mick 3.
Yeah, exactly. This
Week
is
4.
the clones. Oh, 5 people. That's fake. That's definitely fake. You see, the minute I mentioned that there are 4 people, now it's gone back to 4. You
Oh,
see?
yeah,
So I caught them.
yeah. He's asking for the camera.
What camera is it? Dude, I'm using the Logitech C922. Let's type it out. My beautiful assistant will now type it out. Yeah, enter. Yep. Wow, everyone like chimed in like this. It's the Logitech C922, man. I'll put a link to the Amazon page for you to buy.
Hashtag not spawn.
Not spawn. So yeah, Yongsen just gets taken down in short
I like how
order
we
by
didn't even
Edward.
look at the entire game. Like,
We were
I
we
mean,
were
we looked at
commenting.
the beginning and then things happened and he lost. Fast.
Dude, Yongsen was like at 9 life when we left. That's like 3 burn spells, and Edward had way more cards in hand than that. Best mod 2018. Yeah, thanks Capolo. You are best mod. So Freak of Nature, Hilmi, apparently you have Twitch Prime. Apparently I had Twitch Prime because I was subscribed to Amazon Prime, but I didn't know it.
Rip. Then
So
what
like
about all
for
your
the
Twitch
last
Prime benefits?
Yeah, exactly. So for the last 2 months, I've been paying for Amazon Prime
Oh my god.
without even knowing it.
Yo.
Yeah. So I went to complain. I was like, yo, man, like I don't get any benefits at all. I think they can track like because for the last 2 months I haven't been buying anything out of
Uh-huh.
Amazon.
Yeah.
And so I got the last 2 months refunded. But I can't imagine if I go like an entire year just paying like 13 USD a month for Amazon Prime.
nothing.
Are you Joe, are you on Amazon Prime?
No, but I am on Netflix.
You're on Netflix, okay. Oh, you get Netflix when you're on Amazon Prime?
No.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, exactly.
You get same day shipping.
Same day
You
shipping
do get
from
same-day
America.
shipping, which is awesome in America.
Which is, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. In Singapore, it's just like
No, but they ship it on the same day.
There are
Fine.
many times where we have
But they
like
don't use
water
it.
or like 4Ks or like whiteboards or shit like that.
On the same day.
Not the same day, but within 2 days.
Within 2 days.
the
lah,
chat
because
is
it's
telling us
in-
all the features of Amazon Prime. The features that you missed out on.
Kapolo 42, is that a chatbot? It's like you get Amazon Video on demand, you get
Click on this
like,
link.
VOD, man.
Click on this link to find out more.
I order from Amazon way more. But you see, Andrea, you live in the States. I live in Singapore. Same day shipping equals to 1 week later. So fine, they ship it out of the warehouse on the same day, but I don't get I don't get the kind of benefits that you Americans get. Yeah.
Oh, someone asked what kind of mulligan was that? Wow.
What kind of mulligan was that? What kind of mulligan was that?
Typical mulligan.
Okay. It's
I
like
don't know,
the
I didn't see the
mulligan down
mulligan.
to 5, I guess.
How many cards do they? I can't see. They shuffle too fast.
No, I think Edward shuffles too fast. By right, you're not supposed to put the card on top of your deck like that.
Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah, just saying. No, you can't put. Okay, so if usually what we used to do, especially for like rebound spells and those spells with like Rift Bolt, just typically is Rift Bolt. We'll put it on top of the library so that the next time we want to draw a card, we're reminded that you can, you cast a spell. Unfortunately, it's actually illegal for you to put the card on top of your deck because
Oh.
that's not where it's supposed to go. It's
Oh, I
supposed to
didn't
be
know
in
that.
exile. So by putting it on top of the card, on top of the deck, it actually signifies that it's part of your deck. So, but that's not correct. That's obviously illegal. So you should not be doing that. You can actually get not even game rule violations, but warnings, and quite severe warnings for doing that because you're putting it in the wrong zone. I forget what's the penalty. Not a penalty, but the the ruling. It's usually like GRV lah, wrong zone.
Say if you have an
So-
enchantment that has an upkeep, you can't put it on your deck.
No, so you put a marker. So if you have
You
like
put a
something.
dice on your deck, it's fine.
Correct, yeah. So you can put other things that are not cards on top of your deck. So things that will trigger on the upkeep, like
So you can put a paper
Okay.
that says pay your stasis upkeep.
yes, exactly. So you don't put the you don't put like slaughter pack or your packs on top of the deck, right? Wow. Okay, so Yongsen here
But you can put a piece of paper that says pay slaughter pack.
pay for slaughter pack, yeah. Or you put a dice on top that tells you pay for slaughter
That's
pack.
not obvious enough, bro. Something like big glaring.
neon
Just
sign.
like-
Yeah.
Put it on
Pay
your
slaughter
deck.
You bring
pack.
so you switch on you have this like little toy by your deck, right? You switch on when you cast the slaughter pack, like
Slaughter
you put an alarm, you put your phone on top of your library.
Can you do that?
Yeah, you can.
But you're not allowed to use your phone during the game.
Joe, stop finding the case. Stop finding the like fringe cases.
Who's lawyer?
Yongsen there, well, he escalates his nice card. Yes, that's Liliana Reveal.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm so good.
So good at
What
this
does
game.
Diana Veil do, Jamie?
Something make something. It causes a bomb. That's all I know.
Something that comes up something.
Something make something.
All I know
cause a
is
bomb,
that
that's all I know.
it's expensive.
Yes, it's expensive, but it also does a lot of good stuff. For example, +1 discard. Each player discards a card. Is it +2? No, Liliana of the Veil.
Plus two, eh?
Lily +1.
Minus
Hey,
2 seconds. Oh, so
Hey, you also
Oh,
never.
oh,
Joe, owner of a store, owner of like billions and billions of cars. Oh, I got too many cars to remember what all these cars do, man. Yeah, this is when Ben goes back. I hope Ben actually goes back to watch round 3 tonight,
and
then
he'll know Joe.
he'll understand what he'll understand what Twilight Zone means.
We
and
should
he
give him
knows
the
that Joe
timestamp
doesn't
of
see.
the stream, like
27 minutes,
yeah.
So Mars Switch does get rid of.
So, what was
the
in
Liliana.
Ever 10? I saw a
It's a burn
lightning
spell.
bolt. Was it a bolt?
I'm
can't see.
not sure. I'm not sure. I think that was a lava spike. You really went to go and double check?
I was just wondering, like, sequencing. I used to play Miracles versus John.
Oh.
Hey man, I don't play a lot of Magic, man. More Magic than Jamie.
Well,
I know how there's monastery Swiss beer.
Monetary Swiss beer,
Mon-
yeah.
I don't know what that's.
Alright, so
It's
lightning bolt you.
Is it haste? It's haste, right?
Okay, so Yongsen here thinking, do I counter that spell? He does go down to 4.
Close.
What does it do?
Oh,
Oh no, he takes out the Searing Blaze, which is not a good.
oh, he made him discard a card, is it?
Yeah. Is that a Vendilion click? No. So that is a Snap Custom Mage, which almost not doing anything. I think he should have just cast that Snap Custom Mage and then fire off. Oh no. Cryptic Command, bounce, draw, and is dead to a Boros Charm. Lightning Helix you down to 1. That's not enough.
Why is Edward dead?
Okay, so Fatal Push is a great card, yeah. Fatal Push is a
Oh,
right.
He
End
got
step,
pushed.
end step, Fatal Push, yeah, that is a good play there. Oh, Jason Mind Sculptor, that's gonna be a very good card, but not right now, and I don't think Yongsen should be this thing.
He has no cards in hand, I
Edward
think.
has 1 card in hand.
Oh?
It's a land.
where's the card?
And
Oh,
Edward
it's
just
a land,
passes the turn because, you know, it's a land. It's probably just going to be a land. Oh, you can't. Okay, so Lightning Bolt. Swiss Spear. Okay. Swiss Spear. I can. No, you can block with your Creeping Tarpit. You can block with the Creeping Tarpit. You can block with the Creeping Tarpit. You can block with the Creeping Tarpit.
Ming is just pulling his hair out.
You can block with the Creeping Tarpit lah. Why you do that? Cryptic, yeah. Snapcaster Cryptic, okay. Cast the Cryptic, counter. Bounce land and draw, okay. Alright. Okay, so Jace Mind Sculptor. Okay, so so what I thought he should have done was to Snapcaster. So one of the turns where he casts a Cryptic Command, I thought he should have Snapcaster, get the, especially after the Inquisition, get the Collective Brutality, kick the Collective Brutality, kill Monastery Spear, take something out from your hand, or you know, he already took it out of the hand.
When he was stepped out, I think that would be a relevant play.
Yeah. You know, so
I don't know, man. I don't play any Magic.
yeah, you bad at the game.
Why did they say the Burn player should not have done anything? He did something, man. What did he do?
To cast the no, he shouldn't have fired off the lightning bolt. Okay, so
Oh, he
no,
just
but
said-
I think firing off the lightning bolt was fine. You know, he doesn't have to react to everything that Yongsen does. So yeah, so Capolo is saying like the control player taps out too often, just exploit him. If the burn player can double or triple spell, he wins the game. Yeah, so if you're playing against control, so if you're the burn player, here's some advice. If you're playing against control, right, and you haven't won within the first 5 turns, what you should do is just relax. Don't do anything. Just chill. Just chill, bro. Yeah, and then just wait. Just wait for you can wait. Ostensibly you can wait. Alright, so Fate Seal. So Fate Seal is a good good option here, and Jace is going to. No, you shouldn't attack. That's like I don't know. All right, so Jace is going to continue with Fate Seal. And Yongsen here. Okay, so Yongsen should Fate Seal first. Fate Seal first. No. I give up. I don't know how to play this game. I'm like, no. So you cast the Kalitas. Now I think you should Fate Seal first. Then you know what your opponent should be doing. Man, okay, you guys in the chat, if you're confused, right, you should go back to round 1. Then me and Ben were like, we don't know how to play this game, apparently. So Goblin Guide. And just pass the turn. Okay, so this is where Yongsen turns. This is where he turns the corner because he's still got the creeping tar pit, which I hope he remembers that he can actually use as a blocker because it's good. No. I'm gonna stop the stream now.
No, you can't.
I'm just gonna stop the stream now. Yeah, -2. Going to get rid of your. No, he shouldn't actually get rid of the Goblin Guide. Just get swing in. He's still going to. Yeah. Man, Yongsen sequencing not so good. Yeah, I will have Fate Seal first. Yeah, and then now you can sack the zombie. No, sack the zombie. No, no.
I don't know.
What does Kalitas do? Come on,
he's the
Jamie.
traitor of
Then you type it in and you figure out. I know Capolo. We are. That's why I always say it again. I don't know how to play this game. I don't know. I confirm don't know how to play this game.
Is it possible to show it on the screen? No, right?
Yes.
Oh, but do you want to?
Yeah.
I'm sure people on the screen already know what it is.
Okay, so most of you will know, but some of you are like Jamie,
Hey.
who does not know anything. Bang.
If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, instead exile that card and put a blah 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 blah.
Good reading. No, read it out properly. What's the second part? The second part is the damn
Alright,
important part.
instead exile that card and put a 2/2
Okay,
black
the
zombie
lifelink
creature token onto the battlefield. Sacrifice another vampire or zombie. Put 2+1/+1. Oh, isn't this pretty powerful?
You're just mumbling to yourself.
Isn't this card pretty powerful?
Yeah, of course it's powerful.
That's the reason the foil is how much dollars, Jamie?
So you know the cards, you know the price of the
it
cards, but
80?
you don't know what the. No, it's not that expensive.
40.
Somewhere there, probably somewhere there.
Huh?
Somewhere there.
I'm doing my
You're
best.
trying, yeah, she's trying.
I'm trying.
That's the important part, right? That we all
Sounds-
try. Okay, so Yongsen has just pulled out of the. You say every single attack from Kalitas is another card that Edward needs to draw, and like this game is almost over. But Yongsen, okay,
Someone asked
so
why
for sure.
Edward saw the top of his deck.
Why did Edward see the top? No, he didn't see the top of his deck. He was showing his opponent Fate Seal. He was showing his opponent the top of his deck.
Because his opponent gets to look at the top of it with Jace Mind Sculptor,
Yeah.
which is a how much dollar card?
Yeah, so he's not looking at his deck. He's actually showing his deck. Yeah, that's not on camera.
Sorry.
Jace the Mind Sculptor is still expensive, so. Alright, so Kalitas here swinging in.
Oh, how come he? Oh, lifelink, right?
Yeah, it's got lifelink. Lifelink is good.
Yeah, man.
Lifelink is
Rip.
legitimate.
Oh, Oh no, I don't think.
And yeah, Yongsen is like way out of like dying league.
Yeah, man. Man, when he was on 1 health, I thought he was gonna die.
No,
but
no, no.
I guess not.
You cannot leave the control player at 1 health. At 1 health, right, the control player is invincible. You must leave them at like 2 health.
Wait, I don't understand why is 1 health better than 2.
Okay,
No, no.
1 health is pretty bad. 2 health is pretty bad, but the fact that he managed to resolve Kalitas and just attack with it.
Yeah,
that was
to gain the life.
That was already pretty bad. Okay, so Kalita's gonna go down. No, you sacrifice. You see, read the card. Read the card. Come on, Yongsen. Yongsen, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, dog. You can do it, dog. Just sacrifice the zombie.
And put 2+1/+1. No!
Okay.
No!
You've been watching 3 rounds of our weekly modern tournament here at Grill. Oh my
Okay, to be
gosh.
fair, he hasn't played in a while, okay?
Yeah, it looks like it's a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Why like that? He probably has another Kalitas.
Maybe,
no.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe he has another Kalitas. And then
But we
Okay,
gotta
so
see.
now he's going to brainstorm even best.
oh,
Because like, yeah, I now have 10 lives. You do not have any cards in hand.
draw your burn spell.
Draw, I dare you. I dare you draw your
Are
burn
they
spell.
2-0? Both of them?
They're 1-1, I think.
As in, yeah, oh, yeah, this
Yeah.
match is a 1-1 match.
You see, this is how good the deck is.
Hey, Nick! Don't be mean.
But I'm always mean.
You
I
are
don't
always
understand. I'm
mean.
like,
Mean Nick, that's your name.
yeah, that's my.
Very, very hard.
Yongsen, you have the 2-2. Yeah, beat with the 2-2. No, it could have been a 5-5.
It's okay.
Why? Yeah,
At least they
stupid
know more about Magic than me. Haha.
You don't know how to play, is it?
I only saw Emil figure and Primeval Titan. Wait, I have a question.
It's over, people. It's over. Things have ended.
How much does it cost to pick Amulet?
Okay. Bye-bye.
Figure it out. Back.
Alright. Pack it up, boys. Yup. Capolo, that's right.
How can you even go and build the deck if you don't even know what the deck does?
You remember you can join us on the stream every Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Stop! No,
Oh, okay.
we still are streaming. Why are you are disrupting this thing? Hey,
Oh, sorry,
what was it that Joe was saying in the back? Like we build the
yes,
brand,
yes.
there's goodwill for the
I
brand.
have made a
you know,
mistake.
international.
Complain nobody in class with you. Today,
It's like 5 people like stop.
leave me alone.
Okay, relax. Hi guys. Hi Capolo. Long time no see. I'm Wensi.
Yeah.
I used to intern here and now I'm
Working
sort of
here.
working here, yeah.
Sort of, no, you are. Okay, anyway. What was I gonna say? Alright. Remember you can join us on the stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 PM Singapore time. Love that you're come down to the stream, do chat, do look us up in the chat. This Sunday we have our seal and I'm gonna be horrible trying to stream the seal because I have no idea what the cards' names are, what they do, whatsoever. Because I can't be bothered, but I'm gonna try, and you should be entertained. Yeah, that's all that we can do, right? Is to try. And thanks for joining us this evening. Remember, you can catch replays of the tournaments on youtube.com/Grey Ogre Games. And if you want to know more about the Grey Ogre Games Invitationals and how you can be a champion, head on down to greyogregames.com. Okay. Thanks, Freak of Nature. Good night. We are going to sign out. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye.
Big start.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Are you sure we're muted now? Are we muted?
What the?
Are you sure we're muted, bro?
Start your journey on the Grey Ogre Games Invitational for 2017.
Everyone stands a shot to qualify for the championships by participating in our daily and monthly events leading up to the seasonal qualifiers. Earn points by playing the format of your choice, and you might find yourself vying for a piece of the $5,000 prize pool.
Follow the action through our extensive video coverage on Twitch and YouTube. For more information, visit greyogregames.com/invitational.
Start playing today to earn your spot in the Grey Ogre Games Invitational.